Well, we're waiting, and I'll wait, and I'll wait, and I'll sit here until I get an email. My email is open for that invite because I'm done. I am done with this nonsense. I am done with just the sheer misconception of everything. I'm done with this. I'm done. So you may be asking yourself, how did we get here? Well, let me show you. Why am I sitting here? Why am I going to live stream and just sit here and just hang out with you guys until that invite comes in? Why? Well, let me tell you. So something happened where there was, I don't know, somebody mentioned the idea of, I think, Adam wasn't blocked or something on Twitter. And yeah, it was Adam. Adam said on Twitter, says, I'm actually surprised Phil hasn't blocked me. And Phil came in and, well, I'll just share my screen, give you guys a rundown. Krebs says, you'll be waiting. Then I'll fucking wait. Then I'll wait. And 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 I'll fucking wait. I'm just done. I'm just done with it. Right. And like what I'm doing is I'm saying, look, we can sit here and you can complain all you want, or you can actually do something about it and be a fucking man. Be a fucking man and talk. Be a fucking adult and talk instead of sitting around just complaining, oh, poor is me. I'm such a victim. Get over yourself. So here's where we are. All right. So, like I said, Phil was over there, saying, oh, well, Adam said, hey, I'm surprised Phil hasn't blocked me on Twitter or X or whatever it is. And Adam said this. Says, I gave an honest opinion. Or he said, Phil first said, the interview was fair, as I said afterwards, and ever since. What wasn't was the shitfest you did the next day for profit when I wasn't there to defend myself. Insanely unprofessional because you saw money and couldn't resist instead of having me on again. Pussy shit for hater bucks. For hater bucks. By the way, hater bucks, that's our new currency on the channel. And anybody who like to contribute to the stream can do so only with hater bucks. Thank you very much. Adam responded with, I gave my honest opinion for the interview. Everything I said, I would have said to your face. You're just upset because it didn't paint you in a good light. Let me ask you something. If you didn't make any money, would you still do your show? It's kind of the point, no? Speaking like of making money. So, and I just responded to that with this. I just said, hey, let's hash it out. We can do it live on your channel so you can make all those hater bucks. And that is why we're sitting here now. That is why we are here, me and you and all of us hanging out, waiting. Because I will do it on Phil's channel. I will do it. I don't care. I don't care if it's on this channel, right? I just wanted to shut the fuck up and stop complaining and stop being a bitch, right? I've gone out of my way to be extremely nice and cordial to this dude. Extremely nice and cordial. Did he act like an asshat on streams? Yes. Have people asked me to react to those things? Yes. Have I done it? No. We had a little flare up after it. That was like 5 months ago now, 4 months ago. And it's still going. And it's still going. And it's still going. It's crazy. Look, I know that this will probably never happen, right? But all I'm doing is I'm putting it out there, right on the table. Be a fucking man. Let's fucking talk about it. If you have issues, don't hide behind your excuses or your woe is me, I'm so sad, look at how wrong they did me bullshit. And be a fucking man. Don't worry about whatever stupid video game you're talking about playing today. And actually hash it out. But you won't. And let me tell you why you won't do that. Because you like to play the victim. It's never anybody else's fault. It's always my fault. It's always somebody else's fault. That's just the way it goes. And you say, well, you got that from the detractors. You got that from the detractors. No, I got that from your history of watching you and learning from you and learning how you react to any sort of adversity, any sort of change. So we're going to sit here and we're going to do this. And we're going to hang out. Literally with our wang out right on the table. And say, let's fucking go. You want, like, stop complaining, man the fuck up, and let's talk. And that's it. I will, as soon as he emails me, which once again, I have my email pulled up on this over here, or he comes in this chat right here. As soon as he responds, I will shut this stream off. I will go over to his stream and he can make all the hater bucks he wants. Because as he said, the interview was fair. As I said afterward and ever since, what wasn't was the shit fest you did the next day for profit when I wasn't there to defend myself. Insanely unprofessional because you saw money and couldn't resist instead of having me back on again. Well, today's the day. Today's the day. Pussy shit for hater bucks. Hey, hater bucks it is. Let's freaking go. Once again, we can hash it out. Hey, we don't need to have you on again. You have me on. Let's hash it out. Let's do it. Let's take care of it. We'll do it right now. Like literally right now. Don't worry about your stupid video game that you're playing. Don't worry about your stupid podcast. I promise, whatever it is that you're doing right now pales in comparison to moving on. I guarantee you. Pales in comparison. What the? Do I have like some sort of thing on my? I think I do. Hold on. Let's see. I think I have some filter on my setting. Why do I look all weird? Hold on. There you go. That's ugly me. There we go. That's much better. That's ridiculous. All right. Ryvik, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Brand new level 1 membership. Appreciate that. Nightwing has come in with the £2 super chat. Says, here's some hater bucks. Hey, let those hater bucks flow today and shove it down his fucking throat. God. CEO says, take some hater bucks while I poop. CEO, you be careful. Make sure you double wipe. Sailor Dream says, sup, Craig? What's up, Sailor Dream? Good to see you. Welcome on out. Vork came in with the 5 hater bucks. Says, Craig, you saw DSP raging at Street Fighter 6, calling every character he not playing broken. No, I don't care. Like, I don't see the clips that about him on a day-to-day basis. Ever since the interview, I've just kind of moved on and done other things, like worried about growing side scrollers. And like, so no, I haven't seen. And people talked about he like berated a viewer recently. I haven't seen that. I don't know. I mean, does anybody have a link to that? I don't know. Obsidian Sinclair came back, says, hey, at least we know ahead of time that Wangs will be out instead of being ass assaulted by Porco Face. Listen, Obsidian. Full disclosure, the Wangs are out. Caroline Vaughn Cannon with the $20 super chat. Those hater bucks says, hopefully we'll make waiting easier. Shove it in his face. Listen, I'm not trying to shove anything in his face. We did that for 5 hours. All we did was ask questions. We shoved the truth in the guy's face 4 fucking months ago. And here we are. I got to sit here and wait and talk about it, you know? So once again, I'm here. I'm here, ready to roll. I tagged him on Twitter. I made him aware that I'm sitting here waiting for him, right? Apparently he's blocking everybody on his channel who brings this up, right? I don't know. But I'll say this. If he gets upset about us talking about the podcast the next day, he better not be fucking talking about this without my permission, right? If his logic is you can't talk about the podcast that I was on without me being there, don't talk about me without emailing me first. Okay? You're not allowed to do it. Not allowed to do it. It's ridiculous. Kinetic has come in with the 50. Phil, $50. 50 hater bucks. Says bringing in some hater bucks. Finally can watch today. Kinetic, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, buddy. Appreciate the hater bucks. Unreal. Melee says, with the 279 Canadian hater bucks, says hater bucks tap his flow and let's go. Shove it in his fucking face. COVID 1984 came in with the 5. Says he started this by responding to you, but now he's like, I don't want the drama, guys. I can't stand how he thinks he's better. Listen, I don't want the drama, guys. You ask for it every fucking day, and then you gaslight everybody. You gaslight. So let's work through it. Let's talk about it. So wait, did he say that today? Did he talk about it today? COVID? Did he talk about it? I should say coof. Did he talk about it today? It's unreal. Unreal. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm done with it. Like, I'm really done with it at this point, man. I'm tired of the nonstop, just like victim blaming. Like the sheer audacity to like continue to gaslight. And I'll say this. I think Travis fucking nailed it, right? Nailed it. And maybe one of you guys know, is Phil an only kid? Is he an only child? I don't know enough about him personally. I don't know. I just, if he's an only child, that explains everything. Absolutely everything. What's up, Duty? How are you? I mean, that's got to be it. That has got to be the only thing. Like, if you want to look at a classic one child, a one parent or one child household, you look at DSP. Like, and that explains everything. He is an only child. Okay. Yes. I think Travis nailed it. Absolutely nailed it with there, man. Ridiculous. Crazy T says, hey, Craig, I guess I'm working. Crazy T says, hey, Craig, I guess we're waiting on the pig fucker to respond. Yep. We're just sitting here waiting. We're just going to sit here and wait. And I could pull up a stream and co-stream it. I don't know. Should I? You know what? Maybe I will. Hold on. Maybe I will. Because I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of it. Let's just get it on. Let's just go. Let's just talk. If you got an issue, let's talk it out. Be a fucking adult. St. G came in with a $2 Rumble rant. Says, oh, here we go. Hold on. He just got a super chat. Says, if you have Craig on, you can tell him off. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Sounds great. Sounds great. Yeah. Wolfbane Fire with the 199 says, some hater bucks to fund Detractor Con. I think Detractor Con was a fun idea, a fun meme for about, I don't know, a day or two. But here we are. Obsidian came back, says, can't send links, but I got the viewer berating vid. Tweet it at me. Tweet it at me and I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh my God. Unreal. Unreal. So look, I could sit here and I could give you guys recaps over and over and over again. But we're just gonna sit here and check this out. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna fucking wait, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna wait until he says fine, because he's gonna have to accept, right? He can't just ignore me. I'll send an email if I need to, right? And if he wants to delete and be upset and whatever. What fucking echo chamber do you have to live in, man? It's crazy. It's crazy. Renner's snow removal came in with the 5. Says, please clue me in on what's up with Phil this time. Just joined. Okay, so here's the thing. I will give you guys a rundown. Okay. So woke up this morning and it just keeps on coming. It just keeps on coming, right? The long and short is this, right? Adam was surprised he hadn't been blocked by DSP. DSP responded to that, saying, he doesn't seek out accounts to block. If people are spamming him, then he's going to block them, right? And Adam responded on Twitter with this. He just said, look, for the record, I legit tried to offer you advice and interview you fairly. And he said, the interview was fair. As I said after, once again, this is 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Says the interview was fair. As I said afterwards and ever since. What wasn't was the shit fest you did the next day, for profit, when I wasn't there to defend myself. Insanely unprofessional because you saw money and couldn't resist instead of having me on again, which once again, we planned on having him on again to continue the conversation. We planned it. We literally left saying that was fun. Let's get it on the schedule to do it again. But what the fuck do you expect? He's a pussy shit for hater bucks. Okay. And I said, well, let's hash it out. We can do it live in your channel so you can make all those hater bucks. I don't care where we do it. Like I said, I will stop this stream literally right now. Right now. Stop it right now. And we go to his channel and he can yell at me and he can berate me and tell me how unprofessional I am, what a giant piece of shit I am for simply talking about the thing we did before, the 5-hour interview we did with him that we hadn't had an opportunity to talk about yet. We as a team, if you recall, Adam had to leave. Adam left because he was hungry. He went to get food. We didn't even have a chance to talk about it. So we talked about it the next day. But how dare we talk about our interview with him? How dare we do that? It was so unprofessional. I have gone out of my way. I have gone out of my way to be nice to this dude, to be professional to this dude, to reach out, to try to help him. That's literally the entire interview was done. The entire thing was done to help get him out, as Keem said, this level 1, to help him realize that he's been doing the same thing for 15 plus years, to help him take that next step, to help him realize, like, it was done with zero malicious intent. But the idea that he felt he needed to be the victim, which, God damn it, everybody, literally everybody was like, look, listen, we've seen this before. He's going to turn on you. He's going to play the victim. And I'm like, nah, whatever. It's okay. Fucking to a T. To a fucking T. I'm sorry. I get upset about it. I'm upset about this. You know? Like, it's insane. It is insane. The idea that you could possibly see yourself as a victim after that drives me crazy, man. Drives me crazy. As Nozako Boy says, they were right. Every single person said, no, he's going to turn. He wants to be the victim. And I was like, nah, this is going to be different. It's crazy. Extra Zero says, so is this monetize your baiters? No, it's just unreal. Extra Zero, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Jade Burnell says, sup aces. Oh, I guess it says sup oosies. Get those gunner glasses and silly vest on now. And don't forget the not see. Oh, hat too. All right, Jade. Thank you very much. Sorry, the camera was on. Oh my God. It says, all I know is that Craig is done with it and tired of it. Also, did you know that Phil called thermal paste cooling gel? Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. Chess says, Cat's downstairs crying because of this. I hope you're happy. Hashtag squeeze banana. Look, I don't even like, is Cat's like his wife or something, a girlfriend? I don't even know. Like, I don't care. Felix Fox came in and says, snort, ack, pig roach knows all about that. Hey, thank you very much, Felix Fox. Insidious Bliss came in with the $20 Rumble rant. Those hater bucks. Says, didn't really care about DSP before the interview, but kind of hoped he could have a redemption arc. Now I get his detractors' points. Bingo! Insidious Bliss, you are 100% right. I honestly, I think that's what Phil felt. And the only way I'm going to know this is by actually talking to him, by him growing a set of balls and inviting me on his show. I don't care if it's here. Once again, do it on his channel. He can make all of the money. All of it. All of the money. But there's such a massive potential, which he didn't see. And literally everybody else saw it. The 200,000 people, however many people have watched that interview, like they all saw it. The opportunity for a redemption arc for Phil to literally change his life was there. For the perception of him to change right then, right there. And instead, he chooses, and he continued to choose to play the victim every fucking day. It's the oppression Olympics with Phil. That's what it is. It's the oppression Olympics. And everybody said it was going to be that way. I didn't want to believe it. I thought, nah. And the redemption arc could have began right there. And he chose not to, man. NDR says, I can't believe the DSP saga is still going on. That's the thing. It should have been over. It should have been done. DSP should be on level 8 right now, selling merchandise with his face going, with his like, and selling shirts that say, oh, the camera's on. He should have an entire line of merchandise about that. An entire line of posters with his face on it, selling it, embracing the fact that he got shit on for whacking off on camera, right? For embracing the idiocy that is DSP. I have been beyond nice. I have been beyond nice to the guy. I've gone out of my way, but I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm tired of it. Vork came in and says, eating allergy-friendly pizza. Let's see what happens. Be careful there, Vork. Obsidian came back, says, link sent to your Craig Twitter, not the side scrollers. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. H. Sicky says, couldn't defend myself. You had 5 hours for that. Yes, a giant crock of shit couldn't defend yourself. The idea that we're not supposed to talk about something we just did and that we hadn't had an opportunity to talk about yet is insane to me. Like, how just slanted of a worldview do you have to say, no, you can't talk about this thing, not without me there. Well, here's your opportunity, Philly boy. God, where's Gundam? We need to get Gundam on here. Ridiculous. Tyler came in with the $4.99. Says, at least this money will go to a good cause and not WWE mobile game. Pig ups, hashtag Puck Phil. Yeah, I was thinking about really just devoting all my money to WWE champions. By the way, did you like the hashtag today? It's great. Okay, so apparently there's this video sent to me. Let's see. I do not see the video from you that you sent, but either way, apparently I need to check this out. I don't know. Trav with 100 bits says, Craig, he ain't gonna have you on because he would have to ask his wife and mom first. Then mom would have to come fix his hair first. Listen, Trav, we're not gonna do that, but that's hilarious. Big Talk came in with the $5 hater bucks. Says, for the puke bucket, but for DSP, I think you'll need a puke tub. Thanks, Big Talk. Appreciate that. Hey, yo, appreciate that. GF Raptor fan says, you released on YouTube yesterday your clip from your interview with Alex Stein where he talks about how he's a fan of DSP and wings. Maybe DSP saw it and the PTSD kicked in. Yeah, like totally fucking random. Like, I just thought that was a really funny part of the interview, so I put that clip out. If you guys haven't seen it, we had Alex Stein on, who's like this he's kind of a cultural Andy Kaufman, right? He's like a performer artist, and he has a conservative show, and he goes to city council. So anyways, we were talking to him, and he's like, I love DSP. And he loves DSP because he's a train wreck, right? So so I put like a clip of where we talked about that. He talks about Wings of Redemption and stuff. It's on the channel. I encourage you to go check it out. And just sheer happenstance, I post that, and then we wake up to this thing today. It's stupid. It's crazy. It's silly. Ruthless says he's ducking me. Of course he's ducking me because he's not a fucking man. What a fucking baby. What a fucking baby. Unreal. I mean, like, how unbelievable. How unbelievable is it that you have to live in such a cocoon that when anybody will come in and just be like, hey man, I want to help you. You're like, no, or victim. it's really unbelievable. I don't get hot like this often. I really don't. You guys know that. When was the last time you saw me this pissed or just this riled up? Maybe it was the energy drink I had. I don't know. But this is an open invite. An open ask. Not even an invite. Because he's not coming on here. I want to go there. I got a stream pulled up. Let's see what he's saying.
No, the Crew Motorfest is not on Game Pass. Okay, thank you, JDTV. Commander Pike sounds incredibly familiar, but I can't remember.
Dear Phil.
Oh, it was Captain Kirk.
Whatever it is you're doing, talking about Captain Kirk, I promise you, this is more important.
It's a prequel. Oh, no. It's a prequel. Oh,
I promise.
No. Why did they make a prequel? You guys know how I feel about prequels. I hate them. I hate prequels.
Unreal. Anyways. So he's sitting here talking about fucking Star Trek or something, right? Sitting here gonna be like, oh, can you please, I gotta pay the bills, right? When we're over here just trying to figure out what it's gonna take to get, I need to get in this chat. Hold on. Oh my God, look, I just noticed this. This is amazing, just absolutely fascinating. I'm sorry. I just noticed this. Look at the dislike ratio. I'm gonna help him out. Let's go, like it up, right? And I am a subscriber. You know what? Fucking hey, let's go subscribe. Here we go. Hide chat. Let's see. I want to get on into the chat. Show chat. How do I do it? I want to get on in this chat. I want to know what it's going to take. How long? 24 hours? What a bitch. Oh my God. Unreal. Just drives me crazy. Travis says, Phil blocked me in his chat because I was there in the chat when he was ranting about us, saying we don't watch his content. I said, Phil, I'm here and I'm watching. Oh, did he talk about us today? Is there a clip where he talked about us? Oh my God. That's unreal. Like if he did, Travis, let me know where, and like, I guess you can't really send me a link. Let me know how far into the stream it was from the beginning of the stream, and I'll find it, because I would love to hear what he had to say. Because I swear to God, if he was talking about us without writing me an email, I'm going to be pissed off. Pissed. Oh, he said this was weeks ago. Okay, Trav. Sounds good. Thank you. Wasn't today? Good. Bork says, no. Allergy friendly pizza. Good wait and see for this event. Hey, thank you so much, Bork. Appreciate that. Cheeto Breath says he's on sub-only mode. Just reading dumb questions. Did you hear about Commander Spock or Kirk or the prequel? There's nothing more important. Nothing more important that you can do right now, Phil, which I know that you're not watching this, but I swear to God, nothing more important than having this conversation right now.
Right? It's not a game that's like a hyper focus. It's not something that a lot of people are going to end up loving long term, but it's something that was perfectly acceptable for a summertime drop.
Shut up. Nobody cares. Melee says, Melee K, hey, good to see you, says he's an insecure person. That's what it boils down to. He says he's an only child. Liam Gray says, I know it doesn't mean much, but I appreciate your patience and I'm sorry this happened to you, man. And to DSP, just let it end. Won't end otherwise. Right! Just nip it in the bud. This is your opportunity right now. Right now. This is the opportunity. Like, you had an opportunity 4 or 5 months ago, whenever it was, whenever the interview was. You had a specific window to end all the bullshit. All of it. He knows that I'm live. There's people in the chat saying, Craig is live right now. People have super chatted him, saying, hey, Craig's live right now. Bring him on. You can talk shit to him. You're right. He could get all of his grievances out. Every single thing that he hates about me, that he just can't stand. Every single thing. But he won't do it. He can tell me how unprofessional I am, what a jerk I am, what an asshole I am, how just unbelievably unprofessional it was that we talked about the interview the next day. There it is. Sir Straw Hat says, sweet Awada's ghost. What did Phil do this time? Well, you're learning. Holly with the 3 months says, Alex Stein was an amazing get. Level 10 move for real. Hey, thanks, Holly. Appreciate that. Listen, that's the thing. We listen. Side scrollers has been live since February, right? We're not on level 1 anymore. All right, and it took us 4 or 5 months to get there. That's the craziest thing about it. Judder came in and says, and remember, Craig, Keemstar only came on your show because DSP. Same with Boogie. That's right. That's right. Oh, I see Travis just super chatted over on there we go.
I know that they remade it in HD
There
a
we
couple
go.
of years. It's something to think about.
Damn it.
Downtime at some point in the future for sure. Shout out to TK with the first actual contribution of the day. No lie. It's a Hey You anthropomorphic pair super sticker. Thank you to TK for that. I appreciate that.
That's Travis. He's just saying, hey.
Very good.
Very good. The first actual contribution, Travis effing Keys. Let's go. Good for you, Trav. Wait till you get banned. Wait till he realizes that that's you, Trav. You think he'll give it back?
You can have meat in a spring roll? I've never heard of it.
Well, it's the best thing ever. Hey, Travis, thank you so much for your contribution. You can have meat in a spring roll? Let's go! Oh my god, that's the funniest fucking
after
thing
my time
ever.
of watching cartoons. You got to remember.
Oh my god, You can have meat in a spring roll? What? Oh my god, it's called an egg roll. God, that's fucking awesome. Tyler Blood says probably acting on about needing money for a $300 joystick and DoorDash. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Tyler, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Obsidian came back, says go ahead and check Side Scroll's notifications. Should be there now. All right, Obsidian, I'll check that. And Lord Law says he can't confront you because he knows he's guilty. It's not even about guilt, Lord Law. It's not even about guilt. That's the thing.
Competitive Street Fighter and traveling to play it.
All right. Sorry. He looked like he was going to say something important, which he wasn't. It's not even about guilt. Like, that's the thing. This is not hey, you're wrong. Bullshit. I don't want to do that nonsense. I don't want to do that, right? It's just about talking like adults. That's it. That's it. And I'm going to sit here and wait till he's ready to fucking grow a pair. That's it. You know the most amazing thing about this, though, is that we're sitting here and I got over 600 people watching on YouTube, right? I got people watching on Twitch. I got people watching over on Rumble. And the thing about it is that all of you want to see this conversation too. That's it. I will do nothing. I will not spend time with my family today just to finish this up. Just to finish this up. That's good. You know, I'm okay. Like, hey, I got to take care of this, kids, honey. I got stuff I got to take care of, right? No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Mm-mm. Key came in and says, here's my hater bucks. I'm under attack, Snort. Listen, if you don't know that we have now changed all of our monetization here on this channel to hater bucks. Because in honor of Phil and his tweet saying that the reason we talked about it because we saw money the next day after the interview instead of having him on again. What's that? This is the pussy shit. I don't care about that, right? That's bullshit stuff. The thing that drives me most crazy is this right here. Instead of having me on again, he was scheduled to come on again. That's what drives me most crazy. Like, we were gonna have him on again. We talked, really, let's get you on again. He wasn't actually on the schedule. I misspoke, but we had talked about having him on again. Let's do it again, right? I don't even remember. We were talking about just like a few weeks later, right? Because we had just started peeling the onion, right? We barely scratched the surface with him. There was so much more to get into. And this was supposed to be the be-all, end-all interview. Well, it was, and it has been, and it will continue to be. So thanks, Phil. Hal came in and says, somebody needs to promise DSP some huge donation, but only if he talks to you. I will do it. I will do it. I'll tell you what, this is what I'll do. Phil's so upset. I'm going to pull this up. What was that next day called? I don't even remember when that was. I'm going to need to go back and find that. I don't even know when the actual interview was that we did with him. Let's see. It was the actual interview that we did with Phil. It was like, but March something. March, like that's crazy to think about. It was March 6th, 8th, 16th, something like that. I don't even know. It was, where are we? 4 months ago. I'm looking on our, I got to look on our page. 5 months ago on March 16th. So it'd been March 17th. Oh, this is what I'll do. This is what I'm going to do. All right. Phil's like, hey, man, you made money. I will offer my portion of that money to Phil. Phil wants to meet his goal today. I will offer him my portion of that stream to Phil. Wants to meet his goal? I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Right? But he's got to hop in, man. Got to step up to the plate. Got to step up. March 17th. Let me see. I'm going to look at this right now. Let's see. March 17th, the aftermath. Here we go. All right. So that aftermath stream, right? The aftermath stream that we had, and like I said, full transparency. I got nothing to hide. I don't care. Full transparency. That stream made $1,200. All right. Split 4 ways. That's $300. That's a fucking great stream. That is ridiculous amount of money. We made, to be specific, $1,226.45. Right. What is that divided by 3? That's after YouTube's cuts and everything like that. Okay. That is a ridiculous stream, by the way. That's awesome. Ridiculous. Okay. I will gladly offer up $1,226.45. Actually, no, I listen, I'm sorry. That is including, that's the super chat revenue plus the advertising revenue over the last 4 months. That's an extra $200. Okay. So the stream itself made $1,010.59. Okay. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I will take the $1,226 divided by 4. That is $306. I will give Phil $306 for him to meet his fucking goal today, to have this conversation. Because he complains about the money. Have my portion. Go ahead. I don't care. Just stop fucking complaining about it. Now, I'm not going to give you Travis's portion or Blaz's portions or Adam. They earn that fucking money, right? You can have my money. I don't give a shit, right? Just don't be such a fucking asshole. Just don't be fucking asshole. That's right. Yeah. You can have that money after I go on your channel and you make more money. But I want a home and home. That's my one stipulation. You can grill me all you want. You can expose me. You can tell me what a giant piece of shit I am. I will give you the $306.50 that I have earned from that video. That was my portion of that video, right? I'll give you that. I'll go on your channel, and then you come back and we finish up. And then we can really dig into some shit. You want to dig into some shit? You want to go into the microscope? I'll go into the fucking microscope with you. We barely even touched it. As Hal says, someone used to promise a DSP a big donation. Well, there it is. Razor says, time to get back on the That Being Said podcast, Craig. Now, listen, I like what those guys are doing over there. Those guys have like one of the best produced podcasts ever. It's awesome. COVID says, DSP only makes quote unquote meaningful content. You want meaningful content? Here it is. Chio says, here's some hater bucks. Big up, Craig. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, Chio, with the $5 hater bucks. That's awesome. Sailor Dream came in. Says, Craig, you ever going to do Kick? Yeah, we have a Kick, but it's kind of messy, and we'll eventually do it over there for sure. Sci-Fi is Life says, true dedication. Damn, man. Listen, I'm tired of it. Be Awesome One came in with a 2. Says, Phil just banned Trav, calling him a fake account. Oh, did he? That's awesome. Tyler Blood says, Trav has been banned. No free speech in Snort Korea. Oh, my God. Okay, we'll go back and we'll watch. We'll see what he had to say. Good Lord. Unreal. Okay, let's see. Legitimately, that's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. Just the idea that Travis came in, gave him money. He's like, no. Level 1, man. Captain Agent with a $100, Phil. Hater Bucks. Says, I love that you can get on stream and just stare at the camera for an hour and still make more than he does all day. That's right. Let the hater bucks flow. Captain Agent, you're my boy. Always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully you're doing well up at work up there. It's good to see you. Colorama's in for 9 months. Says, wait, are you wearing the Pew Cat? No. That's the other hat. That was the red crimson hat. Evan, my boy, came in with 16 months. Says, honestly, Phil makes me feel bad. You can tell it's a defensive bubble. I don't know his personal history, but he won't change because of that. It's in his hands. Look, I know. And you're right, Evan. It sucks. Sadly, Dream says, Craig, maybe some video game music will help you chillax. Listen, I don't make fun, positive content here. I don't do that. I'm not all about that. Oh, my God. Unreal. Hey, Captain Agent, thank you again for the $100 super chat. Trav with 100 bits says, they just sent him another sticker. And because it was side scrollers, Trav, it was a fake account, he said, and banned right away. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, my God. Chili Dog says, L for Craig for giving DSP attention. I want it done. Done. That's the only reason why I'm here today. That's it. That's it. CDI says, okay, no good video game music. Then play the whole Bubsy OST. All right, let's see this real quick. Oh, my God. This is so... Okay, I want to see when Travis got banned from the chat.
Handheld gaming anymore. I do grind a little bit in various mobile games. Off camera, not a lot of time invested.
Whoa. Breaking news here. Hold on.
Power is yours.
Oh, hold on.
It has to say, the power is yours. I almost remember all the lyrics. There's like one part that I forgot. So there you go.
Is this what we're doing? I mean, I get it. I get why you guys are doing this.
I enjoy handheld gaming. I don't really do handheld gaming anymore. I do grind a little bit in various mobile games. Off camera, not a lot of time invested in them these days. I was at one point invested a lot, but that was like 5 to 6, 7 years ago. I'm trying to think exactly when, like 2015, 2016 was when I was playing mobile games the most, and I haven't really invested that much in it since then.
How many of y'all actually buy that shit? I mean, just fascinating. Just absolutely fascinating stuff. I mean, really.
All right. So look at this. Yeah, it's fake. Look at this. A fake account just did a super chat. Well, I'm just going to ban that right away. Completely fake. What an idiot.
There's Trav's donation.
Will I either gift either of my channels a member? Huh? What does that even mean? Will I either gift either of my channels a member? Huh?
I would, you know what? I should just take those notifications, and there should be like every time somebody throws out some hater bucks, which once again, hater bucks is the official currency of this channel now until like tomorrow when we come up with something different. But hater bucks is the official currency, and you can thank DSP for that. God, Jesus. Oh my God. Is unreal. Oh my God. St. G says is this true? Hold on. He says he never refunded travel. Oh, Trav, and after the ban. Oh, so wait, Trav, he didn't refund you. He just took your money and banned you. That's awesome. Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so I'm still looking for this video that was sent my way for me to see. I don't know. It has not shown up on either the side scrollers or the Stuttering Craig X accounts or Twitter accounts. Unreal. Zach came in with the $4.99. Says he got caught having a secret Discord by leaks and went blaming people. Wait. He got caught having a secret Discord by leaks and went banning people. Said it was an apparent scam when a fan asked to be paid for making him YouTube shorts. So someone made shorts for him. Did he use them? Because people can make shorts and you not like pay for them, right? I guess just out of the goodness of their heart. But oh man, oh my gosh, Agent Proper, that's so funny. That's so funny. Agent Proper hit me up on Discord. He's like, or up on Twitter, and he's like, "What did I miss? You came back in the vortex. Why? Why did you do that, Craig? Why did you do that? Why?" Oh my God. Zach Bell says, "Oh yeah, with the secret Discord, yes." So that's once again, it's clearly a scam. Yes, everything is against you, of course. Chaotic Bakon says, "Love your work. Keep it up. Big ups, Craig." Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that with the $10 hater bucks. St. G once again says, never refunded the Travis right there after the ban. And Kai came back, says, "Craig's hater bucks beat Phil's coward coins, man." Hey, appreciate that, Kai. That's awesome. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're sitting here waiting. We're literally waiting. Which, look, we may just wait till 4 o'clock. We may wait till 4:30. I don't know. You know, we're just going to sit here and wait. We're going to wait until Phil grows a pair and invites me on to talk through this bullshit, to talk through this absolute, like, I'm tired of being the guy he points to. I'm tired of it being my fault. That's what I'm tired of. If you're just joining, I've gone out of my way to be nice to this dude, right? But it's the perpetual victim card that drives me crazy. He feels like we did him dirty the day after Side Scrollers when we talked about the podcast we did the day before, because he wasn't there. He wasn't there to be a part of that conversation, and that upsets him. Well, now is your opportunity. Now is your opportunity to be upset and to tell me about it. He can tell me about it, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He won't. He's not going to. Look, we all know it's not going to happen. And that's the saddest part. It's a perpetual cycle. It's like a fucking hamster on a wheel. That's all, just going round and round and round with this dude, right? He sees something in front of him. He keeps chasing that carrot. The carrot that keeps moving away, and he's a mindless fucking zombie, right? Mindless fucking zombie. I hate, like I said, I've been nothing but nice to this guy. And I've been fully transparent with you about every email that's been sent. Every communication. People say, "Did you reach out to him? Did you reach out to him to play Street Fighter?" Yeah, I did. Absolutely. I thought it'd be a great opportunity to mend some fences. Absolutely. I'll read that email to you right now. I'll show you that email right now. I don't care. Like, you think I care? No, I don't care. Like I said, the interest of absolute fairness and transparency, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this. I'm positive I have. See if I can pull this up. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on stream. It's crazy. Al with the $2 Canadian puts his pockets his money. Keep your money, get out. That's right. Keep your money and get out. That was Phil right there. And Tyler came back and says, "Phil spent $100 on a Street Fighter mobile game." How do you do that? How do you do that? Unreal. Let's see. See if I can find this. Dark Side Phil. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is what I sent him. I sent him. Yes, here's the email that I sent him, and I'll gladly show it to you. I'll screen cap it because I don't want any of my family to be in danger by showing me my email, right? But I'm going to screen cap this, and this is the exact email that I sent. I'll tell you the time codes. I'll show you everything, including. Well, let's see. Hold on, real quick. What's up with that? Let's see. I don't even know that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. here is the email that I'm sent him. Right here on Monday, January 5th at 4:21. The email about Street Fighter 6. There we go. And I'll make it nice and big for you so you can read it. Here is the email. The email. The email. Anyone know a little what is it? What's that damn thing with the cheat? Homestar Runner. That's right. Here's the email that I sent him. Hey, Phil. I know you may still be upset at me/us, but a fan suggested the business idea / opportunity of you and I squaring off in Street Fighter 6. I think that it could be a pretty entertaining show. I haven't played Street Fighter 6 at all, which I still haven't, by the way, at all. But I'd certainly train up if we were to play. It could be a dual stream. You on your you stream on your channel, I stream on ours. That way, no one is upset about support or anything like that, which is a direct reference to him being upset about it. It says, think of it like an old school wrestling grudge match that I think people would be interested in. Any interest, Craig? And of course, once again, level 1, not interested at all, which is crazy. So I don't know. I said, I don't. There you go. There's the yeah, absolutely. I think it's just takes total sense. Make it a grudge match. Hey, CEO has come in with the 50. Phil, 50 hater bucks. Simply says direct hate bucks. Let's go, CEO. Thank you very much. Appreciate that direct support. That is massive and greatly appreciated. Tyler Blood, thank you again. Winterfell says, who is more butt at you? DSP over the fair interview or Rich because he has a hate boner for Melanie Mack? Man, I don't know. I don't understand how these people are so fucking broken. I don't understand. I reach out, like, let me say this about, if I can get into the lolcow shit, right? Let me say this about Rich. Rich put a tweet out saying, like, hey, man, I'm pretty much, I think it was something to the effect of, let me see, I can find it really quick. Because I thought it was really admirable. Here it is. He said, in August, I'm going harder on YouTube and at the gym than I've ever done in my entire life. My focus is on another level. I'm determined to make evergreen content that will have an impact for years to come and to transform myself into the human being I know I can be. Right? And said, my daughter's illness set me back emotionally and put me in a dark place, in a dark place I've never been before. But now I have the strength to fight back. You'll see. Okay. So I sent him a direct message. Now, this is after he got all pissed off about everything, about us talking to Melanie Mack and what horrible people we are for talking to Melanie Mack after she said something about church and she hates gay people, blah, blah, whatever, right? Whatever. He got upset. So I sent him a message directly, not something public, but now it's public. It's going to be public. I sent a message to him, and guess what? Ignored. I said, good for you, Rich. I know you've said some pretty shitty things about me, but I felt those words came from a place of darkness brought on by what you've been personally going through with your family. I hope you have success, and August is great for you personally and professionally. Good luck and go get it. That's the exact message I sent to him. Right? Any response? No, of course not. Do I need a response? No, but maybe just like a thumbs up or something. Just like, hey, I want to let you know I read it. And if he hasn't read it, okay, cool. That's fine. But it's like, dude, these people are fucking broken. And I'm not some crazy white knight here to help everybody on the internet. I'm not, right? At all. But we were cordial with Phil. We were cordial with Rich. We had him on, and then like a week later, he's pissed off at us. Right? I tried to do something with him and Melanie. It didn't work out, right? But I reached out to him privately. No response yet. And you would think that if you're working on yourself emotionally, you'd want to maybe mend some of the shit after saying just really shitty things about people. I mean, I get it. You're hurt. I understand that. Unreal. Winterfell, once again, I don't know. I don't know who is more hurt and upset at me. I don't know, but there's a lot of people upset at me online, and honestly, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Except for with Phil, which I want to get this thing done. Shaker Maker says, "Diggity dear Strong Craig, can you draw a dragon? I want to see your skills as an artist. Crapfully yours, Shaker 199." That's a reference to Homestar Runner right there. Hey, Shaker Maker, appreciate you. And hey, we got you, buddy. I saw your message over there on over on the Place channel, and we got you, big boy. We got you. Can I draw a dragon? Absolutely, but I'm not going to. Tyler came in and says, Filbert tried to clout chase LTG with a Street Fighter 6 match, right? And people will say that about this. Well, hey, why don't you're clout chasing Phil? Like Phil, okay, let's be really clear. To clout chase, you need to chase somebody who has clout. Phil has no clout. There's no clout chasing here. This is me just standing up saying, hey, let's fucking talk about it. I say it all the time. If you have issues with somebody, talk it through. Because the worst thing you can do is let it bottle up in you. So here we are. Let's talk it out. If Phil has issues, let's go. Super Nate says, literally just rewatched the DSP interview, and it was amazing. Been a fan since Screw Attack, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Super Nate. Appreciate that. And yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, man. Like, I can't believe we're 4 months later and we're still fucking talking about this. It's crazy. Obsidian says, gave your Discord a shot. See if you got it there. I will. Let's see. Obsidian, are you just trolling me with fake links? Let's see. Put it in the Discord, and let's see what we got here. I'll scroll on down. Tell you what, Obsidian, do me a favor. Send it to Trav. Send it to Travis, and Travis will send it to me. So, Hal says DSP impression best time win. I've kicked around the idea of doing something like that, doing a DSP impersonation where like I change the background, it looks exactly like it. I do the yak, the snorts, and I get the bubble machine out and the whole thing. I think it'd be so funny. It'd be so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Evan with the $27.99. Evan, thank you so much for the great hater bucks. Philly boy says people are children. I really dislike Melanie Mac, but I sleep fine at night. I don't attack her. I don't try to destroy her or anyone. When she's in the show, I just skip it. Life is easy. Only I can be difficult. Yes, Evan. Yes. Look, I know there are going to be people that I bring on the show that you don't agree with. And I'm not speaking to you, Evan. I'm speaking to everybody. There's going to be people that I don't agree with. There's going to be people that I talk to, that we talk to, that Blabs wants to have on, that Trav wants to have on, that we talk to and we have conversations with because we don't agree with them. That is what we're looking to do here, right? We're just trying to knock this shit out. That's it. Just knock it out. That's it. Knock it out. Man, that's ridiculous. Brown Eye Rosebud says, you're a detractor, dude. He'll never do another interview with you or anyone else for that matter, ever again. You treated him badly. No one will ever give him a fair shot. Lol. Apparently, just talking about him is treating him badly, which is the most fascinating thing about all this. And the thing is, I don't care. People say, I'm a detractor. I sympathize with the detractors. I think that's the big thing. I sympathize with, and I understand it. His thing was, and like his audience was like, they didn't give you a fair shot, right? I reached out to everybody, people who enjoyed DSP content and people who didn't enjoy DSP content. Obviously, the people who don't enjoy DSP content. Oh, here we go. Rich says, hey, Craig, you got caught twilight. Okay, he just tweeted at me. Let's see. Okay, Rich is that Rich is watching. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Are we gonna turn this into a Rich stream? Rich says, hey, Craig, you got caught lying twice, dude. Once about not knowing who Melanie Mac was and saying you didn't know her history, which I didn't. And I don't, it's like, hey, Melanie, do you like gay people? Like, that's not a question I open up with. You did and wanted to co-host your show before you interviewed her and used your gotcha moment against me when you knew I held myself accountable for it years ago when you came on my show to talk. Sorry, dude, that was foul shit. I had every reason to be pissed and called you out. What the fuck are you talking about? The gotcha thing? Oh, are you talking about the guy calling the guy the F word? Yeah, like, dude, that's fucking asshole shit, man. Like, come on. And yeah, you apologize for it. Well, you shouldn't have done it either way. Like, anybody who's like comes out and is like, hey, man, I'm sorry I called you an F word, right? Well, that is clearly in your vernacular. So, like, you saying that your gotcha moment. No, it's clearly in your vernacular on a day-to-day basis. You still used it. It slipped out your mouth so easily. So don't come at me saying, oh, that's bullshit stuff, right? And with all that said, Rich, I hope to God that you've been able to correct yourself, that you've been able to correct whatever it is that you needed to correct, right? I hope that you've been able to right the ship. You've emotionally been able to heal after what's been going on with your family, because I don't wish that upon anybody, man. From one dad to another, I don't wish that on anybody. And I hope that whatever it is, I hope this August has been wildly successful for you, as I said privately, right? I don't give a shit what Melanie Mack thinks. I don't give a shit what you think. I don't. This is not the grill you when you come on podcast. It's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to have conversation. If you want to be upset every time you have somebody on that doesn't agree with something that you agree with, or doesn't think this, like, what the fuck? Come on. You're talking about not gatekeeping. Don't gatekeep me, man. And you say, well, how am I going to gatekeep you? You're gatekeeping. Absolutely you are. Trav says, you sent him a few more for a couple more reactions. Oh, thank you, Trav. Appreciate that. I'll go back and check that out. Hayden says, I didn't even know who DSP or Rich were until you brought them on. Kind of wish I still didn't know who they were. That's right, Hayden. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. There you go, Phil. You got a new fan. And there you go, Rich. You got a new fan. Oh, Travis says, can I come on to address Rich? Absolutely, Trav. Sure. Well, if we're just going to do it, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And you know what, Rich, if you want to come in and talk to Trav, let's go. Come on in. Come on in. Hey. Trav, link is in the DM. You can come on anytime you like. And Rich, you're welcome too, man. If we just want to air it all out, let's do it. Let's go. So he says, hello, sending hater bucks and hater prayers. I will admit, I only come on here when there's Phil drama, but I still want all you people to know Final Fight 3 was the best final fight. Well, it was the third final fight, which really defeats the purpose of it being a final fight. But Ski, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Speedy says clout chasing is why Dave doesn't Charlie. Clout chasing is why Dave doesn't Charlie / Moist. Yes. Yeah. Like, so, by the way, I watch a lot of Moist. He's pretty great. COVID wants me to put on a vest. I will not put on a vest. Brahma Noodles says, unfortunately, Craig, the DSP saga will never end, especially when you realize that YouTubers will make videos cataloging the next chapter of the DSP lore. Your interview will be mentioned for years to come. That's fine. Well, as long as people come in and find the channel, that's fine. Well, thank you very much, Brahma Noodles. AJ came in with the $5 Rumble Rant, says, what was Review Rich saying about you? Never heard about that beat before. Yeah, he was upset that we had Melanie Mack on the show, and he's like, you knew all about her backstory, and she hated gay people, and she wanted churches to burn and stuff. It's like, he wanted me to do this like in-depth interview with her, right? And it all ties into this DSP shit, right? Because the reason we did the interview with Phil the first time was it was not meant to be an interview, right? But it needed to be an interview because people were asking for it to be an interview. It needed to be done before he could come on and be someone just on the show and talk about gaming, the stuff we do on a day-to-day basis on Side Scrollers. We needed to address the elephant in the room. You know who was asking about an interview with Melanie Mack before she came on? Nobody. Zero people were asking for an interview with Melanie Mack before she came on. Zero people asked me to say, hey, well, can you ask her to address these things? Or you need to address these things. No, nobody did. So it wasn't on my radar. So there you go. Asherman says, hey, Craig, big fan of side scrollers and screw attack. I was wondering what are your thoughts were on how DSP treats his fans like Lavinia and Archimedes. So is this the one that he like shouted down or something? This is the girl that I keep hearing about that. Let's see, Lavinia. Let's see. I can find this really quick. Yeah, this is from a few days ago. Let's see. Is this maybe this is the video? And I'm gonna take this from Duty's channel right here. Okay, we'll watch this in just a little bit. I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you, but I'll learn more about it, Asherman, in just a minute. Obsidian says, sent to Trav and the general chat in Discord. All right, thank you, Obsidian. And Trav, if you have that, let me know. And Travis is here. Hello, Trav. What's up, buddy?
So I just want to say to Rich in general. So Rich, when you were talking about us, talking about how we let homophobic people on and all that, you called me a token gay. Isn't that homophobic? So you dismiss my opinion because you disagree with me and then call me a token gay. What is that if not homophobia? You're a dumbass, okay? That's plain and simple. You literally are arguing about something that you're doing in the same sentence. If you can't see that, you're the stupidest person I've ever met in my goddamn life. That's about it.
Thank you, Trav. Hey, stop being such a token gay on the channel.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
When you dismiss a gay person's voice just because you disagree with them, that is homophobia. Plain and simple.
He might as well just called you an F. Right?
Like he did before. And I agree with Craig. When it comes out your mouth so easily, that's how you know you say it a lot, okay? You say it in your personal life, Rich. That's the problem. It's not because you said it once on stream, accidentally. How many times did you accidentally say it in your private life and didn't apologize for it? Right? So don't give me that bullshit either.
Mm-mm. Well, thank you, Trav. Hey, would you be open to having a conversation with Rich about it?
Yeah. If he wants to come on.
All right, Rich, you're open anytime, buddy. Come on. You just let us know. We'll gladly have that conversation about why you think Travis is such a token gay.
And how that's not homophobic.
That's great.
You can explain that to me.
Great. Well, no, I mean, listen, Trav, he's a straight white man. And
that's why, that's why I said, why do I need you to stick up for me? And then you dismiss me in the next sentence. So thank you so much for doing me that favor of sticking up for me and then dismissing me in the same sentence, you stupid bastard.
As Brad Crushelat says, so this explains why Travis is always wearing a rainbow shirt. That's right.
Oh, by the way, I commented that in Rich's streams and those videos of his streams, and it got ignored. But shortly after that, he decided to stop talking about all that. Think it had anything to do with that? You know, if you try to cancel somebody, you got to live by your own fucking rules. And don't be homophobic in the same goddamn sentence.
Oh, here we go. It says, I'm running errands right now. However, I'd be delighted to come on your show anytime. Let's set up a date and time. How about you end your fucking errands, use your phone, and you join us right now? How's that sound, Rich? Thanks for the hater bucks. Appreciate that. And I will DM you this directly so you can have this conversation.
And I hope you're not dismissive of my opinions when we're talking about homophobia again, because that would be homophobic.
You're scared of gay people? Is that what it is?
I have a lot of mean things to say, but I'm trying to keep them to myself.
Rich, I just sent you the private link. You can join via phone. Just pop on in anytime, right? Pop on in anytime. You're good to go. And the chat is there. Let's squash it out. Just squash all of it right now. Might as well. Saley Dream says, you're not, if you wear your hat backwards and wear a biker vest, you'll look a lot like Deke from Days Gone. You're talking about me. Oh, Travis. Saley Dream, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Tyler Blood says, it's been fun time to go back. It's been fun. Time to go back to my job. Bye, Craig. Hey, Tyler, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Bojangles. Hey, it's Bojangles. Let's go. Look at this. Bojangles came in. Travis, you can go and read that one.
Travis and DSP are flag gets.
Oh, Bojangles, always a pleasure to have you in. You're always good. Brown-eyed Rosebud says, I hope you know DSP is going to milk this now. He quote unquote hates drama, but he's going to talk about it for 2 days and will insult you personally. Well, that's the beautiful thing about it. Until he responds, until he emails me, until Phil emails me with exact, like, because Phil, once again, not a part of this show, right? He gave us shit about talking about the interview we did with him without him being there. So unless Phil writes me, emails me, and I get a notification, and I expressively write down on an email, type it out saying, Phil, yes, you can talk about us. Unless he does that, he's a giant fucking hypocrite.
Now, he can talk about the interaction I had with him in his chat through Super Chats, if he'd like, since we were both involved in that.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Carl came in with the $4.99. Thank you so much, Carl. Appreciate your hater bucks. Grave Memories said, and hold up, wait. If you don't think, hold on. Then speaking of Rich, I know you're watching. Rich, if you don't look at this and you're not out here fucking licking your lips, which I know you are, because you're going, oh man, I'm going to talk about this tonight, right? We're giving you content. It's for you to complain about, for you to go make hater bucks.
And don't say more homophobic shit on accident either, because I'll call it out every time I was being quiet. Because if you're going to keep trying canceling people, I'm going to go out of my way to point out every single fucking micro homophobic shit that you do.
Great Memory says, tell the chat how Rich called Pat and Ian gay lovers. Oh my God. Pat the NES punk. Wow. Well, what's wrong with that? What if they are gay lovers? You know, just saying. I don't know. I hadn't heard that one. Hal came and says, by running errands, he means private browsing. Thanks, Hal. Appreciate that. Carl says, don't worry. You're both doing nothing wrong. You're doing everything right. Keep calm. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Yes, everything is perfect. And Matthew says, it's not like you grilled Rich either. He's drama. Right. Like, when Rich came on, did we go out of our way to grill Rich? No, he came on just to be on the show, right? Did I go through a fine-tooth comb with his history and say, no, we didn't. God, like, what a fucking asshole. Ridiculous. DetractorCon 2024 says added to the hater bucks pile. All right. Thank you so much, DetractorCon. Keep me updated on when your dates are. And Thomas says, Rich went off on stream for him not meeting goals and having to donate to charity instead. Look at the video under radar lolcal ReviewTechUSA loses it. Huh. So what, he had a goal or something? I don't know. I like, the thing about streaming is some days you have good days, some days you have bad days, right? And that it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just like waiting tables, right? You have days where you make $10. You have days where you make $500, right? It just kind of depends on your clientele and how busy you are and all that, right? And it's like, it is what it is. There's highs and lows literally every day, you know? And that's just kind of the way it is. But to be upset that you have to donate to charity, I'm not really a big fan of that. MGJ says, keep it up. Take solace in the fact that he is in a prison of his making. He is hated, alone, bitter, paranoid, and chained to his addiction of champions, alcohol and food, while his time is running out and he knows it.
That goes the same for Rich. He's in a prison of his own making. When you set out to cancel people and you make these rules, those are your rules now too, whether or not you do it ignorantly or not. They're your rules now too. And you made them.
Matthew came in and says, DSP did nothing wrong. Snort. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. Listen, we all know. It's crazy. So look, if you're just popping in, hello, welcome on out. It's good to see everybody. This has been nuts and silly and dumb. But the long and short of it is this, right? We've been sitting here and we're waiting because earlier today, as Trav put it, he walked into the idea, a walk back into the DSP vortex, right? Where the long and short of it was Adam was surprised he hadn't been banned by Phil. And Phil responded and said he didn't like, he didn't just ban people for no reason, just only when people get get upset at him and start spamming stuff. And Adam came back and said,
unless you're paying him money while you do it, because he unbanned me and didn't ban my other account and said, keep doing it. So you could say whatever the fuck you want to DSP. If you're paying him money, kind of proves the point, doesn't it? That's why I did it.
Right. And Adam came in and said this. He said, for the record, I legit tried to offer you advice and interview fairly, which anybody with any sort of common sense can look at this and realize that that's what happened. There was no malicious intent behind the interview, blah, 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 blah. We already established all that, right? So then he says, the interview was fair, as I said afterwards and ever since. What wasn't was the shitfest you did the next day for profit when I wasn't there to defend myself. Insanely unprofessional because you guys saw money and couldn't resist instead of having me on again. Pussy shit for hater bucks. Okay, so that's why our donations today are called hater bucks, which, by the way, Duty Streams came in with 5 hater bucks. Says, I'm guessing I'm streaming tonight. Let's go, Duty. Hey, we're giving you content. Let's go. I like that. Says also, Travis is that sexy. Travis, that sexy beast is gay. Surprise Pikachu face. Money for your bills. Hey, thanks, Duty Streams. Appreciate that. And I hope you have a great, successful stream tonight.
When DSP said all that, it wasn't like, we had just spent 5 hours in hell talking about his addiction bullshit, so we needed to calm down a little bit. I did not have to take medication that night and that morning because of it. I'm being facetious. I did.
Right. Grave says, nothing is wrong with it whatsoever. I'm bisexual myself. The proof is on Pat and Ian's channel, one of their podcasts. Rich never apologized. Right. And like I said, I was just saying, I was more like, what's wrong with that? And there's nothing wrong with that. You guys sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I don't care. I could care less. By the way, Trav, did you find that video that was sent over by Obsidian?
I do have it. Yeah.
You do. Can you send that to me on Discord? I want to pull that up.
Yeah.
And Obsidian says you got Lavinia in the chat right now, the one that DSP berated. Let me watch this. And Lavinia, let's maybe have you on. Let's have you on if you're open to coming on. I mean, why not? Oh, there you go. Sorry, Trav. Let's get you back. Yeah, that's interesting, Lavinia. Reach out to Trav and maybe after we watch this video, we can check it out because I've not seen this video at all. So we'll kind of see what that looks like. So Trav, send that my way, please.
It's in the private chat.
Oh, great.
I'm kind of interested too.
Rafflecopter says five hater bucks to add to the pile. Let's go. We're gonna add it to the pile. Then we're gonna light it on fire and spin it on WWE champions. Let's go. Jocko Johnson says, can we all agree that it's a shame that Jim Medeker isn't around to throw his 2 cents in regarding the drama? Rest in potatoes, Cancer Man. Okay, so I've only heard about Jim Medeker, and I know that he was in the stream. Did Medeker pass? Because I don't know. I know he had cancer. I'm guessing that's the case that Jocko said. And if he did, obviously, anytime somebody passed, that's unfortunate, especially from cancer. But Danny says RTU is a hypocrite. Don't throw your beliefs down his throat. He does throw. Don't throw your beliefs down his throat. He does throw his beliefs down your throat, and you're wrong when you disagree. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, well, we're learning that. Once again, by the way, he has a DM with a link to this show right now, and Rich can come on right now. Right now, it is an open invite, and him and Travis can talk about why Rich called Travis the token gay. Right. May 1st Burst says, I was done with Rich as soon as he went on a rant about how I'm a bad person just because I'm religious. Of course. All right, let's check out this video. This is 20 minutes long from Meerkat Mob. This is 20 minutes long. Is this do we need to watch this whole thing? a long ass video to kind of react to. Is there something like shorter we can watch that kind of gets right to it, or is it that intense that we need to watch all 20 minutes of it? Starscream says, "I walked."
Let me screen through it real quick.
Oh, sure, please do. Yeah, that'd be great. Starscream says, "I walked into at least a 7.5 on the Craig on fire scale. Did something happen recently to spark this fire? Still been out of the pocket while having to watch when I can." Starscream, always a pleasure to have you in. Yeah, I think I just kind of caught everybody up. But the long and short of it is that, look, there's an open invite. Actually, it's not even an invite. It's just, hey, let's just work through this shit. I'm tired of all the bullshit. Let's be fucking men. Let's be fucking adults. Not actually fucking adults, but let's be adults. All right. And let's actually talk through these issues that you have. If Phil, if you think we wronged you, let's fucking talk about it. Rich, if you think I'm a hypocrite, or if you think Travis is a token gay guy, well, let's talk about it. Right?
I love that Dan Best called me a Tolkien gay.
No.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh my God.
Actually, the video, all of it is DSP being a fucking dick. So it's 20 minutes of him being. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be so long if he wasn't a dick so much.
All right. I guess should we watch it?
Let's watch it.
All right. This is from Meerkat Mob. I'm not familiar with this channel.
I am a fan and I am a subscriber.
Nice. Okay. So what does Meerkat Mob do?
He holds little live shows where he watches DSP content.
Okay. D-Mac.
And other things, but
This is not a fan of Travis at first, but he's on fire. Travis for top chair. Yeah, just kidding, Craig. Hey, listen, Travis, let's go. There you go. Loop-de-loop. Pop you over there, buddy. Look at that.
That don't look right.
Okay, sounds good. Oh man, D-Mac, that's right. Travis is that token gay fungus that just grows on you, and that just drives me crazy. Token. All right, let's check this out. This is from Meerkat Mob over on YouTube. It says DSP tries it, being abusive. The Lavinia mini PC rant. Okay, Lavinia, if you are in the chat, I do see you. Lavinia, looks like Lavinia's right here. Meerkat is cool. All right, Lavinia, you hang tight. We may have you on to get your perspective on this, but I don't know if we will or not, because I don't know what we're gonna watch here. So apparently this is I don't even know. Let's find out.
I always have fun in his stream, so I'll say that.
Let me go. I'm gonna watch this in like 1.25 times, just so
it's all DSP, by the way. There's no like other people, or it's all his streams. So.
Okay. And Kay says Medicare is retired. He didn't pass. His health isn't doing well. Prayers for the best weatherman. Jim. His content on DSP is absolute gold. Kay, yeah, that's obviously, it sucks to hear that he's going through his health like that, but yeah, I obviously wish him the best for sure. And maybe we'll need to check out his content, super positive content. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. Extended clips used for complete context. Lots of highlighted chat, messages, and timestamps. Clips have been sourced from Raw Phil on YouTube. All right, let's check this out.
Why not use a converter for the Xbox Fire Stick?
Oh my God, at 1.25 speed. Do you hear how fast he's talking?
My God, I thought it was hell in the 5 hours. This will be worse.
Oh my God. All right. Let's go. Let's check this out. By the way, we do have somebody in our private chat right now. If you are in that, if you are in, you need to turn on your mic and turn on your camera, because I'm not talking to anybody who doesn't have their camera on. I want to see your face. So.
Answered that on this very podcast. Converters, they're not perfect. They add.
And it's Rich. Cool. Let's do it. Here's Rich. Trav, you good? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk to him. Hi, Rich.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, Travis?
I'm doing all right. I'm
doing
just
good.
wondering,
Okay.
How was what you said not homophobic? About
What
me
did I
being
say
a
that-
token gay and dismissing my opinion
because they could
I'm a
use you on
token.
because they could use you on the show saying, hey, we're not homophobic, even though we said something homophobic. Look, we have a gay guy here. They did the same thing with Milo Yiannopoulos, dude. and all the other shit too.
That would be right if I was a
Come on.
guest on the show, not a host, dumbass. I've been on the show since it started.
How does that make a difference, dumbass?
We weren't
if you're
starting,
on the show, you're a crutch that can be used.
Right.
Come on.
I asked Craig to be on the show. Craig didn't ask me, first of all. So get your facts right. So if I was going
what does that make a difference with
that makes a huge difference. It's about intent. Being somebody's token has intent behind it, okay? So I'm being used, that implies. So my opinion doesn't matter. That's what a token is. So when you say a gay man is just a token gay because you disagree
Don't
with
try to
opinion,
flip it in that's something homophobic that I'm saying. Stop
Rich,
it.
It is homophobic.
How?
What were we talking about,
How?
Rich? What were we talking about? What was the subject we were talking about?
What was the subject we were talking about? Refresh me.
Homophobia, right?
Yeah. You had Melanie Mack. Here's the thing.
Wait. Whose opinion should matter more? A gay guy or you? So when you dismiss my opinion by calling me a token,
you're one person in the community, dude.
Exactly.
You're
I'm the
one
only
person
I
in
was
the
the only.
community.
I was the only
You're
person
not
talking.
speaking for everybody, just like I don't speak for everybody.
I was the only person talking, Rich. So if I'm the only person talking who happens to be gay, the only person you have available that happens to be gay talking about this issue right then, and you dismiss my opinion and call me a token gay, it's homophobic. And if you don't see it, you're stupid.
Dude, that's not true.
It is
that's
true.
Factual.
Okay, so if we're talking about women's rights and a woman tells you her opinion and you disagree with her and say you're just the token woman here, that's not fucking bias, and that's not saying an insult to her and saying her opinion is less than because she's a token.
But did they have someone like Melanie Mack on where they weren't asking questions and just making, hey, Melanie, and Craig with his super sarcastic, hey, Melanie, I have to ask you these questions because you're a bad person. Like his back was against the wall that he had to ask them. I'm not sitting there gatekeeping who you could have on the show. And you know it. You could have the worst person on the planet on there. I don't care. It's just amazing to me how, like, all of your noses are up Melanie Mack's ass. And when DSP was on, because you read the room right, you all had your metaphorical pistols out with fully loaded clips ready to point them at him.
You know what?
What's the difference?
You know what it was?
What was it?
DSP's a liar. She wasn't lying.
What?
Rich. She wasn't lying.
Rich, how many people? I said this before. I don't know if
she wasn't lying. Okay.
What'd she lie about, Rich? What'd she lie about? Name one thing. One thing she lied about.
Melanie doesn't have an entire detractor community begging us to do an interview before she came on. 0 people asked for that interview. I got flooded with people asking to do it to discuss DSP stuff.
If you had FouseyTube on right now, would you not ask FouseyTube about what he's going through since it's part of his brand?
Well, of course I would, Rich. But at the same
time... So why
time,
didn't you ask Melanie back about what her whole brand is about, indoctrinating people into her... She has a Discord where she indoctrinates people into her fucking... with pastors into her thing. I could save you from the gay.
Hey,
is that okay, Travis? Is that okay that she says the gay people are going to burn in hell, but I have a gay friend and I gave him the biggest hug. She said that in the video. Is that okay, Travis? Are you mad at her? Are you mad at her that she thinks that your soul is going to be eternally tormented?
If we were talking to FouseyTube and his dad came on the show and gave his opinion on FouseyTube, would you tell him he's a token dad? You stupid fuck.
Oh my God, that's not even the same, dude.
It is the exact same fucking thing. I was the only gay person there talking about it. Did you bring on a gay person to your show to Rich, say the opposite opinion?
Rich, when was the last time you brought anybody but a white straight male on your show?
Did you ask me to come on the show and talk about it since I was the token? No.
Sure, you want to come on and talk about it? Come on and talk about it.
No, you just insulted me.
Come on and talk about it.
You just insulted me, Rich. Why would you insult the only gay person that's talking about that subject? That's homophobic.
Why don't we get more than one gay person in the room and see what their opinion on Melanie Mack is?
It doesn't matter what they think. It matters what
it doesn't matter. It only matters what you,
the one gay person
on a super conservative fucking show hiding as a gaming show means. Yes, you are the only opinion that matters.
It's about
you're the only one. You're the only gay person's opinion that matters when you have a homophobic woman on the show that you won't ask about the homophobia. You are the only person that matters. You're right.
I didn't say I was the only person that matters. I said I was the only.
You're saying right. I'm the gay person that was in this chat.
Available at the time. Listen, use your ears. Available.
Use your ears too.
Did you ask me on your show? No. Did you have a gay person on your show to get their view? No. So the only gay person that gave their view, you dismissed and then insulted. And if that ain't homophobic, you're stupid.
Hey, okay. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, Travis? I'm going to show Melanie Mac's video to. I'm going to try to get at least like a dozen people that identify if they're gay or homo and see what they say. Cool. God will not be mocked because they had a pride event there. You're okay with that, Travis? That wasn't a joke of a video. You're stupid if you think that was a joke of a video. She said she wanted people to try to change their. What?
They may all disagree with me. But guess what? They didn't talk about it then when you dismissed me, okay? They weren't talking about it then. So, again, I was the only gay person at the time.
But she made that video
before
she came on your show.
I don't care.
And you had her turds on your fucking nose because you couldn't brown nose her any harder. I'm not telling you who to have on the fucking show. I'm telling you that, like, why don't you interview him like everybody else? You had me on the show. You asked me about the boxing match that I still think is going on in 2024.
Yes, we helped you promote it, Rich. God. Rich, if I wanted to interview you, I would have interviewed you, right? But I've said this a million times, and I'm going to say it again.
We would have brought up the fag clip then if we wanted to do that. Okay.
The first time I have people on,
but Craig heard about that clip and heard. But here's the thing. So that happened in 2016, and you could look up the video, which you knew about, Craig, that I apologized for it afterwards.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
We could have brought it up.
Thank you for telling me what I know. Thank you.
We could have brought it up when you were on our show, Rich. That's the difference, okay?
But why couldn't you have brought it up? I would have let you brought it. Why didn't you?
Because we don't do that to our guests. We did it to DSP.
So you don't interview guests then? You don't ask them about their history and what they've done as YouTubers?
No, we don't bombard them with all.
So you're a pretty fucking boring. You're a pretty fucking boring show then. If you're just looking to kiss people's asses that come on your show.
You go and insult people when they're the only people available talking about the subject that you're talking about when they are that person. So what's your show about, you dumbass?
Rich, you literally watch our show. For a show that's so fucking boring, you do reaction clips to it every fucking night. We can't be that fucking boring.
Go through my streams right now. Hey, Jay, I should call him right now. Jay, we do nothing but talk about Stuttering Craig. We do nothing at all.
You stopped after I started commenting that you were being homophobic.
No, yes, because Travis, I'm petrified of you. That's why I stopped. Because I'm totally not going to talk about this on my stream tonight. Because I'm petrified of you.
Isn't that weird? It was the next day. The next day you stopped talking about us, huh?
Oh, get lost, man. I'll say you're a fucking asshole. I'll say it right to your stupid fucking hypocritical face. Okay. Get lost. Get lost.
Cool. Okay, so
get lost. Go have another homophobic woman on who shits on you and then praise her for doing it. Why? Why? Why did you let her do that to you? Why was that okay?
More homophobia will come out of his mouth here in a minute.
It's good, dude. All right, I gotta go. You're saying that you had a woman on who is telling gay people that she applauded a church being burnt to the ground, but because I said the F slur one time, and it's literally been the last time I said it, it's 2016. I am the homophobe. No, I am the homophobe. This is why I did it. All right.
Not what I was talking about.
What were you talking about then?
Not about it all. I said, let him keep talking because at some point you'll belittle me again and my opinion as a gay man when, again, we're talking about homophobia. So I would think I would have a little more credibility than you, who's never faced prejudice in your life for being a straight man, right?
Yeah, just like Daily Wire has Candace Owens on as come on, dude. Like, let's just keep it real. Come on.
What did they get her on for? They reached out to her. I reached out to Craig to be on the show.
Hey,
That's
Travis,
the difference.
Hey, real quick, Travis, just to be clear, how long have I known you?
10 years.
When was the last time I asked who you fucked?
No, but never.
Have I ever?
I don't care did I ask him who he fucked? I don't give a fuck who he fucked. I don't give a fuck
exactly,
who you fuck.
Rich.
You shouldn't give a fuck who I fuck. So long as it's two consenting adults, why do you care?
You're right. Which is why there was no subject about that at all when it was, hey, Trav, you want to be a part of the show? Zero discussion about it. Because it doesn't matter. You're the one making it an issue. It's never been discussed once. Travis has a unique perspective because he's the only gay. Shut the fuck up, Rich. Let me talk.
You shut the fuck. Don't you fucking tell me to my face to shut the fuck up.
What? Watch how quickly I can mute him. All right. And he's going to drop. Just let him go. All right. Rich, are you ready? Are you ready to listen?
Please tell me.
Rich, I brought Travis on the show because I like Travis. I like him as a person. At no point has his sexuality ever been an issue, ever been talked about once. But he can provide his own perspective. Once again, I'll ask you, when was the last time you had somebody that wasn't a straight white man on your show to provide their perspective?
I had Liana Kersner on my show. I used to do a podcast with her. It was a few years ago.
So it's been a few years since you've heard any perspective outside your bubble.
Hey, Rich.
But I'm not in a bubble.
If you were to invite those gay people on that you said you'd get on to talk about it, they would be token gays because you're bringing them on just to
no, because it's not just one person.
Let's
pretend you're smart for 5 fucking seconds. It's not just one person.
The one issue. That's why they're coming on your show to talk about the one issue. That's what makes them a token.
So that doesn't make them token. It's different opinions from different people.
Travis,
they didn't have someone on. Let me ask you a question. How is Melanie Mac's video a joke as you tried to deflect it? How is her video a joke praising a church being burnt to the ground because they had a pride event? You said that was a joke. Where's the punchline?
You know what?
Where's the fucking punchline, genius? Since you call me a fucking idiot, you stupid ass. Where's the punchline?
I used to make a joke about if I go into the church, me and the church will catch fire. And I'm gay. So what's different about that?
Wow! That's totally the same thing as her praising a church being burnt to the ground. God will not be mocked, right? It's the same thing, right? Where's the but should I get the comedic drum roll out?
And why should I gatekeep who can make that type of joke?
Right, we're gonna gatekeep.
That's not a joke! It's not a joke! She told people we have pastors in our Discord. Would you like to watch the video with me again, Travis? You can come on the show tonight. Craig, you too. We could go on the show together and watch the video, and we could have a laugh together. We could slap our knees at the comedic genius that is known as Melanie Mac.
Here's the issue. We can disagree on if it's a joke, but when you call me names such as a token gay and belittle my opinion, that is when it becomes homophobic. We can disagree all day, Rich. We can agree to disagree all day, have a discussion, not like each other. We can call each other names, whatever. But when you belittle my opinion about that one thing,
I belittled your opinion because of the context of who you had on, and you had no spine when she was on there. You let her shit on you when she basically praised that a church supporting people of your sexuality in the LGBTQ community. You just sat there. Yes, you're so funny, Melanie.
So you're admitting
oh my goodness.
You're admitting you belittled my opinion, right? You just said it, right?
No, I'm admitting that you had someone horrible on the show and you kissed her ass, and now you're trying to flip it around on me.
You didn't just say yes, I belittled your opinion because of who you had on the show. You didn't just say that verbatim.
Yeah, because you had kissed her fucking ass, so your opinion is null and void. You had someone on the show you know is an awful fucking person by her own video evidence, and you sat so.
It's homophobic, Rich. It is.
Okay, it's dude. Okay, you're. I'm not sitting here going in circles with you. I'm literally out and about. Have a great day. Jesus fucking Christ.
God, he's really stupid. I didn't think he was that stupid when we had an interview with him, but apparently he's that stupid.
I would just like to reach. I would just like to say how unbelievably I'm disappointed I am in Rich in excluding the plus in LGBTQ plus and just totally ostracizing the entire plus community. That's incredibly homophobic, Rich. And I'm sorry to hear that.
If he doesn't get how belittling the only gay man in the room talking about it, when they're talking about homophobia isn't homophobic, I don't know what to tell you, Rich.
Oh my God. Aid says, "Hail Craig, Trav, Meerkat," and that being said, rocks. There we go. Thanks, Aid. Appreciate that. NZZ says, "More HBs for side scrollers. Those hate bucks coming in." Says, "Keep it metal. Let's go." Like, the most fascinating thing about that conversation is just he knows he's wrong, right? But he doesn't want to admit it. And he literally called you a dumb gay. Like,
he called me worse than I said.
Stop being so dumb, you gay man. Like, you're gay and you're dumb. Now you're dumb and gay, Trav. It's amazing. Like, it's so bad. He doesn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Well, and that's he can never admit it, because by the own rules that he set, then he needs to be canceled. And so that why he will argue it till the end of days and never admit it, never apologize, never admit that it might have even been the most microscopic homophobic. Because why? Because by his standards, he needs to be canceled now.
Oh my God. It's just absolutely fascinating. I'm sure he's seething in his car and probably going to just drive off the edge of the cliff like fucking Billy Madison over here. So it's ridiculous. Bojangles says, "Get him, queer roast Rich." Thanks, Bojangles. Appreciate you. Prophet came in, says, "Why would you invite Rich on? Someone who scammed his viewers for a camera, lost all his sponsors in reviewing Carrero, and monetized his ill daughter." Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
I kind of think about it like this. So say we're in a cancer ward, right? And we're trying to get somebody's opinion about how it feels to go through chemotherapy, right? And only one person wants to talk to us, okay? And it's me, you, and Rich, and the person who goes through chemo. And then, Rich says, "Well, you're stupid. You're a token chemo patient." Well, why? Well, you're the only one here. Well, yeah, he's the only one here talking about it. So would that not be wrong?
Listen, Trav, that's between you and the chemo patient.
People who's never had chemo should tell the chemo patient what it feels like to have chemo. Rich.
Well, here he is. He's Rich is joining us again. Apparently, he has more to say. Would you like to bring him on, Trav?
Sure.
Real quick before I go, what did I say that was worse about you, Travis? You said I said that was worse. You might as well say it if I said it. What did I say?
I'll have to go back and watch it again. But it was worse.
Oh, dude, stop. Have a great day. If you knew what I said about you, you'd have it on deck already. I hear that all the time. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, Rich. No, I don't know your words verbatim. I want to get it verbatim so I don't make a mistake, Rich. So that you can then say, "I don't know what I'm talking about."
Oh my God, that's awesome. The most fascinating thing about that was, and here's the other thing, right? Once again, never been anything but cordial to Rich, ever, right? I literally didn't do anything to Rich. All we did was have Melanie Mack on the show. And all of a sudden, I'm a horrible person. I've known Rich for, I don't know, long time, right? We had Melanie Mack on, and all of a sudden, I'm a giant piece of shit. What? Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. Grave says, "Well, I knew it. He's breaking down." Yeah, he just went crazy. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, "Camelot had Melanie Mack on his show. Rich didn't go crazy about that." Well, of course he didn't. Darian says, "I'm part of Melanie Mack's Discord, and there's no indoctrination. Melanie is a Christian like I am, and she has prayer groups in there. There's no indoctrination." Right? It's like saying a prayer group is like having a group for Nintendo fans or whatever, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's fascinating stuff. Hayden came in with the $10 hater buck, says, "Okay. Oh, this guy is a leftist cultist. Got it. Yeah, right. And just going to be I don't think I finished this thought, but my favorite thing about that interaction right there was, Rich, when was the last time you had anybody that was not white or straight on your show? Oh, it's been a couple of years. Oh, really? Yeah, and I'm not in a bubble. It's like, okay. So you haven't had anybody with any dissenting point of views on your show at all, right? And you're not in a bubble. Okay, got it. Sounds good. Hal says, Rich has the lowest T on this show. Thank you, Hal. Appreciate that. Salty Source Rex came in and says, does Rich know the church that got struck down was using that to do drag force down children's faces? That's why Melanie said God won't be mocked. I don't know. But he was really upset about that. For somebody who doesn't care about religion, he sure cares about religion. Thomas says, Rich had Keffels on more than once to ambush Quartering and never asked anything about them and the terrible things they had done. I'm not familiar with that at all, Thomas, but thank you very much. And NZZ just says, talk louder and cuss to win, Rich. That's right. That's pretty much why. That's exactly why I muted him for, the 20 seconds. And it's amazing. Hal came back, says, when you got told to SDFU and on someone else's show, you shut the fuck up. Unless you're a narcissist like Rich, real bad luck, right? Hey, in Rich's defense, he came on. Now he left in a little shitstorm, but it is what it is. JS Schneider says that was fun. Well, thank you, appreciate that. The Dasco says Rich puts the idiot in idiots. Thank you. Host says he's not mad about the joke. He just hates her. Right. And that's just it, right? He just hates her. It is what it is. Blue Shell says he just admitted to belittling your opinion. Mask is completely off. What a joke. Thank you, Blue Shell. Appreciate that. Wolfbane Fire says, never guessed this live stream would be this lively. Listen, all I was going to do was just sit and stare at the camera. Gino says, what did I miss? What did I miss at the end of the podcast that led to this? There was nothing on the podcast at all. All it was just us. It started with DSP. And I just said, let's just be on the show and talk through any issues. I'm a big proponent on talking through any issues. We tried to talk through it just now. It didn't work out very well with Rich. Stardust Viking came in with a 50. Says, let the hate bucks flow. Stardust Viking, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. It would be $50 super chat. RevX says, Travis, I order you to be offended by Melanie. Right. Oh, man. Your friend Paul came in, says, Rich, you're not as outraged as I am. That makes you bad people. Nuance is dead. Right. And that's the thing that I just can't wrap my head around is like some people find some jokes really funny and some people don't find those jokes funny at all. So should we police those jokes? Right. I don't know. But Rich says, that's not a joke. Well, not a joke to you. Funny to us. Ridiculous. Trav, what you thinking, buddy?
Oh, I'm finding what Rich said to me. Luckily, I had watched the stream again the other day for some research purposes for the show. So I'm like within 2 minutes of finding it. So give me a second.
Yeah, sure. Centenario says, what that freak doesn't get is that we can disagree about things and still be friends. Much respect, Trav. Right. 100%. North Scout with the 10 says, go, Craig, go. Hey, thank you so much, North Scout. Appreciate that. Hal says, I have a friend who believes I'll go to hell if I don't get rebaptized, but he likes me.
It's funny. I just came across something in Rich's stream. He said to his co-host, that's Travis. Somebody's saying he's gay. Oh, if he is, that makes it worse. So none of them knew I was even gay. How am I a token gay if you don't know I'm gay, Rich?
Right.
How is that?
Every day we introduce you as like, Travis, the gay guy. Here he is. It's Travis. Then do your gay dance, Travis, you gay guy. He's gay. It's like, come on. What a joke. Hal says, am I hypocritical for liking him despite disagreeing? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hal. Hutzel says, you freaking rock, Trav. Thank Hutzel. Appreciate it. Drax says, RTU is a leftist bitch. Pass it on. I don't even care like where they think politically. Once again, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Right. And that's the other thing. He's like, this is a Republican conservative show. What the fuck are you talking about? Like we literally welcome all opinions on this show. Otherwise, we wouldn't have invited Rich on. Right. We invite everybody on. Literally everybody. We will talk to people that we do not agree with. We will talk to people who we agree with. We will talk to people who we don't even know if we agree with. It's just the way it is. Elite Neo says, surprised Rich didn't call Trav a stupid bundle of sticks, although he probably wanted to. Right. Thanks, Elite Neo. Travis is going through finding what he said about him specifically. So Shane says, Melanie is sharing her thoughts because she cares about people's souls. Just like her and herself, we are all sinful. We share gospel because we actually love people. Ask Rich about Gothics. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Random Moose Brain says, oh my God, you guys had a homophobe on stream, unsubbed. That's right. We're horrible people now. Snood says, how is being non-white/straight a dissenting view? Well, no, I don't know. I don't look at people like that. I just, it's crazy. Dan came in, my boy, Dan says, minorities are only valid when they belong to his cult. What a weirdo. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you, my man. It's crazy. God. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Kojin says Rich is on the local practice squad and hates it. Sailor Dream came in and says Rich is fat as need to do some push-ups. It'll help him with that pent-up anger. Thank you, Sailor Dream. Leor Wiseman says, you deserve my hater shekels. DS3 is pure C. Thank you so much, Leor. Appreciate that. Duty came back, says, in Rich's defense, I'm Spanish, conservative Christian, and a mod on Rich's stream. He knows this and always treated me well, but he's wrong here. Thank you, Duty. Appreciate that. AJ says, this proved to be much more entertaining than the Dark Souls 1 session I was planning on doing. Big ups, snort, snort. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate that. Glad we could provide a little bit of entertainment today, which is crazy. Danny came in, says he's mad at Camelot for having Melanie ask Camelot. Oh, maybe we will. This is crazy. This is just so silly. And Asherman came in, says, what DSP and Review Tech Rich says won't understand is that the greatest insult is an enemy could suffer is being ignored. Right.
So I remember what it was now. So it's all in context. So he was talking about how we're trying to build a right-wing base and all this right before he called me the token gay. So basically he's saying I, as a token gay, will compromise my values and not speak my real opinion, right? For views or to be part of the show. Is that not putting me down? Is that not what that is?
Listen, that's on you to decide, right? That's for you to decide if that offends you. But I think that anytime that somebody implies that you're compromising your views just to get along.
And about homophobia specifically, when I'm a gay man talking about homophobia, you say that as well in the same stream, that I'm a token and that we're building a right-wing base. So, and that, and you also said I have self-hatred.
How much do you really hate yourself?
Internalized homophobia. So in all that context, okay, Rich, that's not homophobic? Now, I can go find more. That was about 5 minutes of your stream. Your stream was about an hour and a half long. That was about 5 minutes of it.
Drax says, agreed completely, Craig. That's why you stand above the rest. You have the conversations Rich won't have. I said, I'll talk to fucking anybody. I don't care. Phil's Noodle Arms came in with the 5. Says, did tough guy Phil send you an invite yet? Keep up the good work. Nope, still waiting. And once again, I want to be really clear. I don't care if in the middle of a stream, in the middle of a show, if Phil sends me an invite, either through DM or through email, his preferred method of communication, I will stop whatever I'm doing right there to be there. As long as it's between traditional daylight hours, right? Like I don't know, 7 a.m. Central to 4 Central, right? That's a big ass window on a day-to-day basis. All he's got to do is send me a link, Zoom link, Discord link, StreamYard link. I don't care, anything. I'll stop what I'm doing immediately and be on that show immediately. Loopy Locust says this was for Phil's channel. Sorry, it didn't work out. Well, thank you. Appreciate your hater bucks. That's awesome with the 50. Thank you so much, Loopy. Extra Zero says you need to look up Keffels, Craig. Keffels is a real predator who targeted kids, and how somehow who is a father can associate with them is beyond me. Keffels is the person that Rich was on the show with. That's who Keffels. That's who you're saying. Is that Extra Zero? Is that right? Is that who Rich did the show with? Keffels? I don't know. He said a name that I'm not familiar with, so I don't really know who Keffels is.
Oh, by the way, do you see in our private chat that Rich used the name Token Gay Guy? You see that?
Oh yes, yeah. That was his name.
Yeah,
yes.
Isn't that homophobic too?
Yeah.
Funny, huh?
Yeah. Yep. So when Rich came in,
being homophobic right to my face.
Right. When Rich came in via the code, that's literally what you put your name like we have here on our whenever you put your name down there. His was literally Token Gay Guy. So that was really just class. Legend of Ganon says, I always say if Alice Cooper, a Christian, and Marilyn Manson, a Satanist, can be good friends, there's hope for all of us. Just love each other. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Yuri De Los Santos says he might take you up on that offer. The pay big pigs are kind of dry as of late, as he needs that. He really does. He needs the money to pay his bills. Yuri, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And Lord Tyrone says the church was empty and Melanie Mack knew it when she made the joke. Get over it, Rich. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Lord Tyrone. Insidious Bliss came in with the $20 Rumble rant. Says, when everyone who disagrees with you is a grifter, or you believe your opinion should be treated as objective fact, you might be in a bubble. Thank you, Insidious Bliss. Appreciate that.
Well, and like I said I may be wrong. He could probably bring on 50 gay people and they'll disagree with me. But I was the only gay person available speaking at the time. And then he minimized me and called me a token gay because he disagreed with me. That's the difference. I may be wrong.
Let's go from one little insanity to another. And let's go to watch that video we were going to watch. Do you want to watch that, Trav? Okay. Obsidian says Keffels is a creator who pushed DIY HRT. Oh, human replace. Oh no, to minors. That's rough, man. That's rough. But that must be a right wing talking point to say that's tough, that you shouldn't do that. So whatever. Let's go check this out. This is once again from Meerkat Mob. We're gonna watch this in time and a quarter, so 1 1/4 speed. So just try to keep up. Here we go.
Tons of input lag. They're not even tournament approved because they have issues. I'm not using a converter because it would just make it harder. Imagine, I can now use my Xbox joystick on PS5, but now all my moves are even more delayed online. That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It's very stupid.
I just want to point out, like, this is Phil talking in 1 1/4 speed. How fast does he talk in real life? It's crazy. Crazy. All right, here we go.
It says the mini PC will 100% play modern games. It meets all spec requirements of Elden Ring. My full-size PC has a terabyte. That's not a small amount. It doesn't have a graphics card. What are you talking about? It has what's considered onboard graphics. They're very low end. They're not good at all. In fact, someone did a comparison. My graphics card in my PC, no exaggeration, is like 4 times better than the graphics in that mini PC. It doesn't have a dedicated graphics card. It's the onboard graphics. How would I play Elden Ring on it? Yeah, maybe at ultra low settings, 10 frames per second, maybe. And then it overloads and overheats within an hour, maybe. Like, what are people getting these weird notions from? It's very odd. It's not tournament legal at EVO. There's only one converter allowed at EVO, and even that adds significant input lag, but people are doing it if they can't afford another joystick. Would you like me to reiterate everything I said on the podcast specifically for you? She takes them both out, boom, because you showed up late, and now you want to ask the same questions that I already completely answered sufficiently earlier in the show.
God, he's a dick, man.
I'm sorry. What a fucking asshole.
That's
My
his
God.
job. Like,
I'm sorry, you showed up late. Listen, Dark Mage. Listen, come in here. Talking about DSP can't tech. Hey, Dark Mage, you asshole. Sissy Mac, laughing. What did you just get here? What? Unreal, man. All right, let's continue.
In fact, how about
Right. As Jefferson over here says, is great. Says show up on time for your shift. Like, what the fuck? Every viewer, everybody who shows up is a fucking miracle. Right? It's a miracle when somebody shows up, right?
I gotta go through this spiel again. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. Oh, this is awesome.
How about this? We'll have a special show just for you. It's the Level 1 podcast just for the latecomer who wants to second guess and ask me questions I already answered earlier to try to make like a gotcha moment on my podcast. All right. So here we go. We'll start over completely. In fact, you know what? Here we go. Just for this person who showed up late and wants to ask the same questions I've already answered. We'll do this. You ready? Here we go.
Do you think that person stuck around?
Oh my God.
I wonder if that person stuck around.
Oh my God. This is just absolutely fascinating, man. Run the intro again.
All right, we're not doing that. Let's continue.
Look, I think every streamer in the world has gone in and done like the fake restart of the intro before. Everybody ever has done that, right?
But not calling your
just
audience
shove it in a
bitch.
viewer's face. Right? Like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so good.
Like, because you're so late and you're so insensitive to all of our needs.
Awesome. Yeah.
I hope you weren't at the hospital visiting your mom. Like,
You out here doing your fucking errands, you assholes. Out here just living your life, not coming in here on time. Yeah, he's like literally talking to a fan, somebody who is supporting him.
that's what I wonder. Do you think they're still fans, or you think that was it? But I'd be
I
gone.
don't know. We'll have to ask Lavinia here in a little bit. Oh my God, Lavinia, are you still a fan of Phil after providing your input? Oh, that's just fascinating stuff. Like, did you get your time card? Did you clock in when you started the stream? That's ridiculous.
What else do you guys want to talk about today? Lavinia. Oh my God, Lavinia. You're doing it too. Did I literally not do a segment explaining that mini PC has no ventilation whatsoever? There's no fan or cooling. So even though it might play a 3D game, it's not meant to do that because it will overheat. AMD processors are meant to overheat. They're not good. They're not like Intel processors with a cooling solution. This thing is going to overheat. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Here we go. This one is for Lavinia. Ready? Here we go, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Intro. Here we go.
All right. Are we good now? Are we good now?
I'm so fucking funny. It's so good.
Can we now move on to the things I already explained earlier?
Okay, so this guy pops in. Tell you my opinion about the joysticks situation as honestly as I can without you being offended. That's why I'm asking you first before saying something. It's like, hey, I'm just trying to be nice to you, you know? Oh my God. Awesome.
Will I eventually play Chrono Cross? I have no idea because I don't know anything about Chrono Cross. Expand Dong, here's the thing. It's not that you can't come to my podcast and ask questions and you weren't here earlier. It's that you literally come to the podcast and your question is like, well, Phil, you're completely wrong on this topic because here's something that I know, but I've already addressed it earlier in the show, right? We already had a segment about the joystick adapter and how it won't work. It adds input lag. You wouldn't want to do that for a competitive game play, especially when you're playing online.
Which you would have known had you shown up on time, you idiot.
Already have input lag. You don't want any added input lag. We already talked about how that mini PC, although it may actually be able to play 3D games, is not meant to do that because it has no cooling solution. Therefore, it overheats. You'll probably play for an hour any 3D game. The whole thing will be fucking white hot and melt down and shut down. You don't want to do that.
The snort was outstanding. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of.
By the way, I actually had one of them mini PCs and they worked great. Never shut down.
He's so arrogant about it too, which is amazing. I love it. It's like, this is the way it is, you idiot.
Mine was the Skull Canyon one. For anybody who cares.
So we've already answered those. So why do I have to completely halt everything to answer your questions we already addressed earlier, right? Lavinia says it will not overheat like that. Okay, Lavinia, can I ask you a question? I'm going to ask you an honest question because Lavinia knows everything. Okay. And if
Takes one to know one, huh? Tell you what, that's just amazing. I know more than you. You're looking at me. I'm on the internet. I'm the one streaming. You kidding me, you dummy? Lavinia? Oh.
Well, and here's the thing. She probably has one, so she knows. He's never used it.
Hey,
but he
Lavinia,
knows.
Lavinia, do you want to come on? I'll tell you what, reach out to Trav in our Discord. The link is below. Travis is one of the mods. If you'd like to come on just for a minute or so, we're not going to go much longer. We'll go, maybe another 20 minutes or so. But this is ridiculous.
PC, okay, when you have a processor, okay, do you typically just tape it to the wall, or do you have it in a cooling solution, such as a very large heat sink?
Lavinia said, don't want to be on camera. Okay, Lavinia, just would love your perspective on this. Just put it in the chat. Are you still a fan of Phil? Did this offend you? Do you plan on going back to watch Phil more and supporting him?
Cooling gel, okay, right? Usually has those things, correct? I'm correct. Am I correct in assuming that processors and PCs usually have cooling solutions on them to start, correct? We can all say that's a yes, right? I'm waiting for her to say, yes, that's correct. Because I want to be sure that everything I'm saying is correct. Processors have cooling solutions. That's correct, right?
Don't you know better than her, Phil? I
Of
thought
course.
that's what this was about. So why are you asking her? And no, it's not a cooling gel.
Here we go. And this guy's like,
Okay,
please stop this, dude. It's embarrassing. Did you see that chat?
correct,
There you
right?
go. Please, it's embarrassing.
Okay.
On an IT level so far beyond this will be clipped and laughed at into oblivion. Like this chat knows. This chat knows what's going to happen. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Awesome stuff.
That guy will be
Lavinia, you
banned.
didn't answer my question. You got to answer my question.
The answer is many PCs do not overheat. Do any amount of research. Just any amount of research.
Processors have cooling solutions like nice heat sinks and cooling gel and all of that? Do they have it? Yes or no? Okay. Is it a yes or no answer?
Is it cutting out?
All right. Well, she's not answering. The answer is yes. Okay. Now, do modern PCs have a series of fans inside of them to also cool off? Because when you run that PC at high end, like a game, it gets hot. Does it have a cooling solution?
You mean
right?
like your
The answer is yes.
phone that doesn't have a fan?
Lavinia, I have a really important question for you. And I will not move on. And I'll talk about it extensively for 5 minutes and 53 seconds until you answer me. Does it have a cooling solution?
And what does he mean by solution? Like a liquid? Because that's a solution. Or does he mean like a solution to the problem? Because yes, if that's the case, all PCs have cooling. It's just some have passive cooling.
Yes or no?
Like
yes or no, Lavinia? Yes or no?
I'll tell you this. I use my Skull Canyon mini PC to play Arkham Asylum on max settings. So work fine.
Oh my God. Lavinia says no. Sorry. Okay. I got another minute of this. I mean, I get it. What an asshole. I get it. Like, and I think that's the most, like, this is my first time seeing this. This was obviously suggested, right, to watch it. I don't watch all the nonsense on a day-to-day basis with Phil, right? But you see stuff like this, and you see the way he speaks, and just the sheer arrogance and the smugness that's attached to what he says and how he says it and how he treats these wonderful people, these miracles who have somehow, in the vast pantheon of the internet, have stumbled upon his channel miraculously through some sort of suggestion, or dare I say it, friend has given them or told them about this wonderful creator.
Wait, preface that with the guy who jerked off online.
Yes.
And then all that.
And here we are. I don't see how anybody can look at this and be like, yeah, I'd really like to watch it. I'd really like to watch this kind of regular basis. And on top of that, right, like, you like, time is something we have very little of in this world, right? And the idea of like people making an appointment to go and watch them, the only justification I could potentially see for people being like, yeah, I'd really like to watch Phil. He has fun, positive content. Is the idea that he may keep it real, right? He keeps it real with us, man. Right? I don't know. I don't know. But all right, let's go another minute here because apparently it gets worse, but we'll see.
Yes, all modern PCs that you're going to run any kind of a game on have these things because things get hot when you do things with them. Okay, it's that simple. That PC over there is not meant to be a high-end gaming PC. It's not.
Lavinia, modern mini PCs do not need cooling solutions. Do any research.
Yes, they have passive cooling.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Designed that way.
Static Blue says, keep it real. Why not? Hey, put it on. Put that DSP. Keeps it real. Let's go. I don't know. That's the only way I could potentially think about it. He treats us like adults by scolding us like children.
If it were, it wouldn't be tiny. They wouldn't have made it small. You understand? If you want a gaming PC, you don't get a mini PC.
Okay, let me tell you a little story. Travis. Back in the day, I used to work at this place called GameWorks. Okay. And they had this big 8-car Indy 500 game that had cameras on the people's faces. So as they're playing, you could see their face up on the screen, right? And everyone made these like really intense faces as they're playing, right? And it was fun to watch. One day I was working and this guy goes, hey, when you look at their faces, just imagine a thumbs up their ass. And it was like, hey, that's pretty fucking funny, right? And it really made the day go further. When I hear Phil speak, just imagine after everything he says in this, he's saying, and he would say, but he doesn't, you fucking idiot. Right? That's the most fascinating thing about this. And that's the tone that he has as we go through.
Can you click this link I put in the private chat?
Yeah. I want to hear everybody in your brain. I want you to think this. Here we go.
PC. It's not designed that way. If it were, it wouldn't be tiny.
You fucking idiot.
They wouldn't have made it small.
You fucking idiot.
You understand?
You fucking idiot.
A gaming PC, you don't get a mini PC.
Right? Like it works. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. Oh my God. It's great. All right, what is this, Trav?
So this is a mini gaming PC. Woohoo!
Oh my God. Are we really?
It has an RTX 2060 discrete graphics card in it. Yeah, do you think a 2060 can do hardcore gaming? I do. Guess what?
Oh my God.
It has passive cooling.
Right,
just to prove that she was right.
There we go. All right. Nice.
And it's about this big. That big.
Ridiculous. All right. That's crazy. God. Holy shit. All right. We got more to go. Here we go. Obsidian came back, says, got it. Thank you so much, Keppels. Cellular Dream says, the best way to settle this, slam ball. Let's go. Let's play a little slam ball. Let's all get on the court. See what happens. The Traveling Wonder Vlog says, normal behavior for him. I'm glad you're reacting. Now, how he's not eaten a YouTube ban is beyond me. Would be perfect 15th anniversary present, though. Yeah, I don't know. The YouTube gods are very interesting, to say the least. Shane says, DSP is a classic case of how spoiled we are. He expects people to pay him as he plays video games. There's kids in third world countries trying to eat. Hubris is real. Yes, Shane, you there's a lot that's what's wrong with a lot of creators. And I don't necessarily disagree with you. Once again, I think Travis, nailed it earlier when he said, well, I'll let you say it. You were talking about him just being a only child.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people in my life, and this is not something about all only children, because parents who raise their children right are not like this. But some only children have this syndrome, and it's the only child syndrome, where you think everybody's in your world. Like, you're on a show, they're there for you. You're outside at the gas station, that person working is there working for you. Everything's about you. You know, it's all about you. Everything's about you. And they have a problem not being able to see from other people's viewpoints because they had their mom doing their hair till they were 26.
Obsidian Nova came in and says, told you this was a banger, Craig. Well, thank you, Obsidian. I said Obsidian Nova. Sorry, Obsidian Nova used to be a G1 back in the day. Thank you, Obsidian Sinclair. Kane's Corner says, I have a model above Phil's mini PC. I can absolutely play most games at 720, 900p, or 1080p, 60 frames per second. And it has a pretty big heat stack and fan. It's a great little living room gaming machine. Well, thank you, Kane's Corner. Thank you for educating us. As I did not know this is where we're going to be going today, was PC tech setups. So I like, to be clear, I don't know what any of that shit means. I'm not a PC tech wizard. I don't know. I play games on console. I have a PC that I stream from, and it was a pre-built. So
those little ones are meant to, like, you can take it and bolt it up under your TV thing that's holding your TV up, and then it's out of the way, right? And then you just have this wireless controller. You can play your games on your TV and not have all these fucking wires everywhere, this big thing, and you know, and you can still game pretty good games.
And then we got Matthew came back with the 199. Says, can it play WWE champions though? All that matters. Matthew, these are all great questions. We don't know. And Daramuth came in with the $5 Rumble rant. Says, come on, guys, don't be mean to DSP-ness. He's the flaccid dick nobody wants to be. Listen, you guys are, I'm not saying these things. You guys are saying these things. So Sal says, if having Melanie Mack on your podcast makes you far right extremist, she's not. So having, it says, okay, let me read this. Let me read this in full context here. It says, if having Melanie Mack on your podcast makes you far right extremist, she's not. So having a known child predator like Keffels on his podcast makes Rich one too.
Well, it actually makes him a child predator enabler.
So he said, no, that's dumb. Too bad Rich and his supporters are too brainlet to understand that. Sal, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
According to Rich's logic.
I don't, and to be clear, I don't know anything about Keffels. I don't know. I legitimately, so I'm not going to say anything because I don't feel it's right to speak about somebody you don't know anything about. So like, I'm not going to like hop on the train and be like, oh, you know, but I'm just going based off what you say. But the logic of like, you cannot talk to these people because they've done this. What? That's insane.
And comparing child predators to somebody's political or religious views isn't conflatable either. That's what, you know what I mean? So having a child predator on your show is wrong and is enabling and platforming him. I have no problem platforming somebody with religious beliefs and religious views or political views that may disagree with me. I disagree with a lot, Melanie says. Did I like the joke? No. Did I know it was a joke? Yeah. Bad joke? Yeah, cool.
Right. I'll tell you what, let's check in. It looks like Phil is streaming still. Let's go and head over here and just see if we'll go to about just a few more minutes here. As once again, why are we streaming? Let me do a quick recap before we see if Phil is willing to open up his wonderful stream to allow the conversation to take place. We are having this stream today because we opened up Twitter and there's a conversation about DSP banning people, and Adam responded like, "Hey, I'm actually kind of happy. I'm surprised I haven't been blocked by Phil." And Phil was like, "I don't really block people just to block them unless they're like spewing shit." And Adam pretty much said like, "Look, in fairness, all I tried to do was give you a fair interview." And Phil was upset because he said, "Hey, the interview was fair, but what you guys did afterwards was wrong, and that we reacted and talked about the interview the next day." And he was mostly upset because we did not have him included on that stream where we talked about the interview, which once again would really just that logic, the idea that you're not allowed to talk about something without him there. It's just mind blowing to me. So with that said, I said, well, let's talk about it. Let's do it. And then he called Adam something bad. And so like, I'm just done with it. I'm just done with the shit. I'm done with the shit. Right. And the invitation is open. I don't care where we have the conversation. We can have it here. We can have it on his channel. I'm offering $306 up to Phil, which was my portion of the stream the following day. Yeah, I'm going to offer that up to Phil to literally appear on his channel so he can ultimately make more money and make more, in his words, hater bucks, which is, once again, you guys have supported us greatly today, and we appreciate that. Snort, snort. So thanks for helping pay some of those bills and keeping the dream alive, which is great. So anyways, that's the whole reason. And we've gone through all sorts of twists and turns, and we had Rich on because Rich was mad and he was watching, and we know he's going to watch tonight's show. He's probably going to be watching this very scene. Hey, and if you're watching this on Rich's stream, give his video a thumbs up and let him know what a great job he's doing. And I hope that his August has been very successful and that he has done a great job in turning his life around after going to the dark place that he's been in. Because ultimately, I believe in killing things with kindness.
And if he ever talks about like he's trying to lose weight or anything or to better himself and starts talking about that topic, tell him he's just the token fat guy.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Salty Source Rex says, now that $300 should go to Cooking with Blabs. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's make it a poll. Should that $300 go to Cooking with Blabs? Blabs or DSP in the chat? You guys let me know. Let me go. Cooking with Blabs. We'll have her make a grilled cheese or something. That'd be great. So
I
anyways,
think that would be fun, actually.
be brilliant. Would love that.
By the way, I'm a very good cook, but
Cooking with Trav and Blabs.
no. Cooking with Blabs.
Dizzy Mike says DSP doesn't deserve a cent. So Blabs. Okay, and to be clear, the reason why I'm offering that money, is because he was upset that we made money from the stream. So I said, well, take mine. I don't care. Have it, you know? Anyway,
You know, the super chats I sent him on his stream, one of them was, I'm trying to give you my share of that $1,000 that you were so worried about. And he said, well, if you do chargebacks, it's fraud. I said, fraud like the $5,000 business expenses? That kind of fraud?
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That you admitted
Pretty
to
awesome.
online? I mean,
Nikki says, Nikki says, don't give Phil any money. Well, listen, I just don't want there to be any excuses. It's not a bounty. It's just like all the offer is, well, you made this money. Okay. I'll say, well, no, I fucking didn't. How's that? Here it is. Here's the money for you. Stop complaining. That's all it was, you know, and that's the only reason why I do it. I do not want to pay people to come on Side Scrollers. I do not want to pay people to be on their show. I refuse to do that. But if we can break down the wall and take out all excuses, take any excuse off the table. Well, you made money. Well, no. Here you go. You're good. Here's the money. You can have it. You know, I don't want to hear it anymore. I just don't want to hear it anymore.
So I have one of Rich's fans messaging me incessantly and saying that's not what tokenism is. Actually, the definition of tokenism is the practice of making only a perfunctory or symbolic effort to do a particular thing, especially by recruiting a small number of people from underrepresented groups in order to give the appearance of sexual or racial equality within a workforce. Craig didn't ask me on the show. I asked him on the show. I can't be a token. And by the way, this definition fits if Rich goes and invites a few gay people on his show to talk about this now. That's tokenism, according to the definition of the word.
You'll always be our big gay token guy. That's it. Sorry, Trav. That's that. At least you'll always be that to Rich. That is so, like, it's legitimately insulting to me. It's insulting to me for you, which I'm offended for you, Trav. I want to let you know I am so offended for you.
I'm not really offended. I just find it baffling that he can be so stupid, and I don't think he's honestly that stupid. But I was calling him names to rile him up, actually, to see what he would say. But I actually believe Rich is actually intelligent. I just think he got caught in his own trap, and now he can't admit it.
I do. That's the thing that I still don't understand. I still don't understand. Like, how does somebody who's been doing this for so long and somebody that I've known for forever, right? Just flip. It's like it's amazing to me. Just boom, you're a bad person. You're a piece of shit. I was like, oh,
And
what?
you
Okay.
notice he starts talking about us right after we talk about DSP most of the time, right?
All right, hopping on the train.
I think he tries to get that attention from the anti-DSP crowd to come over to him, and I think that's all this is about.
Hal says, "Can Craig backseat the cooking
All right,
stream?"
I'm
And
back, guys,
oh,
for
hold
2
on,
more
sorry,
hours.
I got Phil on in the background.
Cat should be.
We'll get that going here in a second. Says Hal says, "Can Craig backseat the cooking stream and scream at Blabs for burning the cheese?" Thank you, Hal. We'll definitely Blabs versus grilled cheese. Asherman says, "Supporting the idea of cooking with Blabs and Trav. That'd be fun. Get you guys down there. We shoot a bunch of those things. That'd be great. That'd be fun. Do a full week.
Barbecuing with Craig, Italian with Travis, grilled cheese with Blabs.
Hey, man.
And Adam can bring some of his fucking forest berries.
Hey, I'll say this, Trav. We don't need to have food on this channel to cook. So we've been cooking today, baby. We've been cooking today. I'll tell you what. All right, let's get out of here. It is what it is. Let's pop in and see if Phil has invited us on the show yet.
In addition to all of our usual weekly appointments and everything we have to do on the day off, but we actually had some fun as well both of those times.
Let's just see how it's going so far. Nope.
I think his only donations today were mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I saw mine. Flair Stick says Stuttering Craig costs $300 an hour to get. Absolutely, I cost $300 an hour to get. Hell yeah, I do. Yeah. So he's probably referencing. I did some consulting for some channels, and my hourly rate's $300 an hour. Hell yeah, it is. Know your value, dude. Right? Like I've created companies, I've sold companies, I've created multiple brands. Absolutely, my rate is $300 an hour. It's probably $500 an hour now. I just haven't updated it.
Well, and in that situation, it's your job to ask the right questions to get the money out of what you paid. So ask me what you want to know.
Like the idea of saying like, well, Craig's value is not no. You set your own value. You set your value, right? If Travis says my value is $1,000 an hour, well, I say, why is your value $1,000 an hour?
Depends for what.
Right. Well, right. But at the same, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, that's just silly, right? Right. Right. So there you go. But well, I guess that's it. There you go. That's the end of the stream. That's where we're at. Look, I said this before. Listen, I will stop anything I'm doing if it's a reasonable hour, right? That I'm available to be there, like 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I will stop anything I'm doing to appear with Phil on his stream. All he needs to do is give me 5 minutes. I will stop in the middle of a side scrollers. I will be interviewing fucking Barack Obama, and I will stop down to interview DSP.
If you can't get a hold of Craig, message me. I'll text him.
Yeah, I swear to God, I will stop. I will do it.
If you don't answer the text, I'll call him.
Yes. Right. So there you go. All right. Look, guys, appreciate you guys popping in. Thanks so much for your support today. All the hater bucks. And good luck to Phil today. And once again, it's an open thing. I'll gladly do it anytime. So yeah, kind of where it's at. And Polite Canuck says, not finishing the video. I don't know if we necessarily need to finish the video. I mean, I think we get the idea of it, right?
Yeah, DSP's a jackass to the people who give him money. We get it.
Yeah. But I encourage you guys, make sure you guys are here tomorrow. Actually, no, we're not. The irony of all this is that tomorrow we will not be live at 11. Tomorrow we will actually have an interview that was done, I think maybe 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago. That was done on the Geeks and Gamers channel. We interviewed Boogie 2988, and that'll be premiering on our channel for the first time tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here for that. You guys can watch the premiere of it. I'll set it as a premiere. It should be fun. But look forward to seeing you guys then. And but tomorrow, no streams anywhere. But we'll be back on Friday to finish the week up strong because I got a business meeting. So the question, Doug says, when is Melanie coming back? We're getting Melanie back on ASAP. Oh man, Ruthless says, yeah, the irony. Another little cow. I know.
Think Rich would come on with Melanie and me?
No.
I don't think it would either.
I don't think that's going to happen at all. So
Yeah.
anyways, all right, guys, thanks so much for your support. Travis, excellent job. Appreciate everybody just hanging out and us being able just to do this. This is fun. It's fun to be able to just have nice, positive, and chill content. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.